Mojo 99. You are about 1 week away from your first NFL free agency as a Bears fan. How does it feel?
I got to meet later on today. Where, you ask? Specifically at IHOP. Why? Because me and a couple of Bear fans are going to participate and also plan while we indulge in National Pancake Day. Free pancakes all day.
I don't think this is the first time you've mentioned going to IHOP on this show.
It's not.
I think you just did like a week ago, didn't you?
I Uber Eats IHOP like maybe a month or 2 months ago or something.
And it's been on your mind for weeks.
I've been wanting to
You fucking love IHOP.
Bro, I've been waiting for this moment all
IHOP on delivery
year.
He was just saying nonsense. He just wanted to get IHOP love off.
I mean, it's National Pancake Day too.
Is it?
Yes.
I'm not tapped in. My bad. My bad. I guess if you're going to love IHOP, today is the day.
I did look it up.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay.
Idiot's a waffle guy. Don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm a French toast guy, first of all. Let's get it right. Let's get my elitism correct. But like I said, we are a week away from free agency, thereabouts. Early next week, we're going to start seeing things finally happen. So with that being said, as you guys see by the title, we are going to pick one free agent we want to see sign with every single NBA team. I said NBA. Before it came out of my mouth, I knew I was going to say it, and I still folded. Every single NFL team. So we divided every team in the league up into 3 lists. We all have around 10. We're going to give you one free agent that we would like to see. Some are going to, obviously, they're going to be realistic in some regard. Some will be wishful thinking based on what we think the team's biggest needs are. But overall, a wish cast of free agency needs. Then we're going to get into talking about the combine, recapping everything that happened there. A lot of other fun, random nonsense after that.
Let's do it, man.
Perfect.
The fun, random nonsense will be the best part, per usual. Cue the intro music. Like I said, we will go division by division, breaking down one player we want to see every team signed when free agency begins. Let's start with the NFC East. Let's start with your favorite team, Donovan. What should America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, do in free agency? Who's one player they should sign?
First of all, new year. Still understand I hate these guys. Don't you ever say that.
I'll never forget it. Don't worry.
Don't do it.
I can't.
They should go out. They should pay Devin Lloyd all the money that he wants to help fix the linebacking room. They have nobody, and even the guys that they do have, like DeMario Overshown, he's been hurt for a lot of these past couple of years. He's suffered some really, really bad injuries, and so I think for them, like, your offense is figured out. You are NFC Bengals. That's fine. You know how you elevate. From NFC Bengals, you get good defenders. And so whether that be in the secondary, you kind of fixed your front line with Quinnen Williams last year. Going out and getting Devin Lloyd, I think, would make a massive, massive upgrade to the defense and give them a lot more flexibility and a lot more just talent and playmaking on that side of the ball.
Yep, Devin Lloyd, one of the breakouts of this season, I can see on the screen right now, his PFF grade, which, take with a grain of salt, but it's still an interesting data point. From 2022 to 2024, average of 69.8, 38th among linebackers. In 2025, 88.4, second among all linebackers. And as you guys know, if you remember following the season early in the year, could not stop catching interceptions. Was a demon dropping down into those Tampa 2 coverages, dropping down to that middle read, was fantastic in the middle of the field. Precisely what you need for a team like the Dallas Cowboys, who aren't good against the run or the pass. So getting a guy who is going to kind of, hopefully, single-handedly change your pass defense over the middle of the field while you're slowly working on revamping the defensive line to help the back end. I like it.
And I'm really upset because there's a real world where if the Cowboys are like somewhat competent in the offseason, they can be I think like they can be contenders. Like they can now Super Bowl, I don't know, but they can make a deep playoff run.
Yeah, most teams are one offseason away. And like you said, when you have the Bengals NFC offense, when you retain George Pickens at their franchise tagging him, presumably he'll be there next year. I suppose they still could trade him if they really wanted to, but seems like he'll be there. And you have Dak and you have CD there. A obviously growing offensive line that they continue to replenish with young players year after year. You never are too far away.
And they honestly like need linebacker because you look at the depth chart: Jadeveon Clowney, Dante Fowler Jr., Jack Sanborn, Kenneth Murray Jr. All free agents. The only people who aren't free agents are, in terms of starters, are Overshown, and then now, like, if you were elevating Shamar James up there, outside of that, everybody's on the block. So you were gonna have new talent, new faces in those spots anyways. Go out and get somebody who has now elevated themselves into, one of the better linebackers in the league.
Yeah, I agree. He's been around for like 4 going on to his 5th year next season. And I think this is a good step in the right direction. Will it fix everything? Fuck no. But it's a good step in the right direction regardless.
And they're going to restructure Dak. They're going to restructure CD. They're going to open up some money. I would love to see them do a splash signing like that and get some real star defensive talent in.
Yeah, I agree.
Next team up, let's talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. Naturally, they're always going to be a team that's looking to upgrade. They're always on top of things with restructuring the right contracts at the right time, finding a way to add talent left and right. My initial answer was just Jalen Phillips. I think they should just focus on bringing him back. But that's boring. I wrote David Njoku.
It makes sense.
I would like to see them upgrade a tight end with Dallas Goedert, probably leaving in free agency. I've seen a lot of people linked into Isaiah Likely. I would really like to see David Njoku come here and give them an athletic tight end who can run over the middle of the field and do some yards after catch stuff. I don't feel like they have that right now with their pass catchers. Obviously A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith aren't bad after the catch or anything, but the way they're used, at least in the previous regimes, offensive coordinators, which are not going to be there for good reason, mostly vertical targets. They're not exactly getting a lot of shallow crossers and making plays after the catch as like a primary source of touches. I feel like David Njoku would complement them perfectly.
Yeah, I think, and honestly, that's the number one spot because I think everybody on defense, like, listen, give everybody on defense all the money that they want. Right? You'll figure it out. But Dallas Goedert is the first domino in this like new in the personnel side of like the new Eagles offensive era. And so I do think that it is important for them to get new bodies in because ultimately the biggest thing for Philly's offense is how do we get ourselves to look and play differently than we have over the last 2-3 years, and getting players and getting skill position players who will force you to do different things and not have the offense feel so stale because you've been running the same concept, because you've been running the same things for certain players. I do think it's a good idea. Yeah. So I'm down with Njoku coming to Philly.
And this guy on the screen suggests 2-year, $19.9 million deal. Cool little $10 million for an athletic tight end that can give new life to the offense.
Yeah. And this entire like era, it's not going to be here for another 5 years, right? Like, obviously, it does feel like this is going to be the last year with A.J. Brown. It does feel like unless we win the Super Bowl, this may be a year where Sirianni's not there at the end of the year. So 2 years, $20 million, it's not a big commitment. I'm cool with that.
Okay. Yeah, and I would like to see them address the offensive line, I would love to see them get Kenyon Sadiq. In an ideal world, after his combine performance, I don't think he's going to be there that late in the draft. So I think I'd probably hope they go offensive line early in the draft in the first round and then get tight end done in free agency.
Yeah, they'll go trenches.
Okay. Makes sense. My next team, I have the Washington Commanders, a team that is doing a lot of like reshuffling. They had a lot of success earlier on a couple of years, and now we're at a point where there just needs to be a complete reshuffle of fucking everything, complete recalibration. Now, I guess one of the strengths of this team, really not even last year, but over the last 2 years, of course, like they've consistently been one of the top running teams. That's what you're going to get when you have a quarterback like that, and overall your game plan just naturally ushers you to be towards the top. So I would have loved them to get someone like Rico Dowdle, but I feel like more of a need is like your receivers, bruh. Like Terry McLaurin is 29, 30 and came into the season with like injury issues and stuff like that. Wasn't completely healthy, and then Deebo Samuels
too. Going crazy.
It's tweaking. And then Deebo Samuels, like, again, he's old again. He had a good season last year, but you don't want to necessarily rely on that. And I think this team is in not dire need necessarily, but in heavy need of some young pass catchers. And I think Wando Robinson is a good option for this team.
Okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of people assume Deebo's gone. So that would make sense as a replacement there. I don't know if it's a given that he's for sure gone, but Wando can fit with or without Deebo. Like I can kind of understand that.
Yeah, I obviously like you're right in everything that you said. Like their entire team needs more juice, needs more talent. I haven't really thought about them as a team to go after offense in free agency. Every time I think about them, I'm just like, can you get somebody?
Yes, exactly.
Can you get somebody to play defense? And so I've looked at them and I've thought edge. I've thought and really anybody on defense at any position. And so if they can go out and find an edge player and somebody who can actually legitimately affect the trenches, then I think that would be one of the biggest needs that I would look at them and say, all right, go out and do this. Because if you have Jaden Daniels, there is, even if he's like young, there is some type of expectation of, can you carry just a little bit? And obviously he's still going to have to carry a lot, but you are going to put that expectation on him. So that's why I do think that right now, building up the rest of the roster and seeing how old everybody is, that's probably the way that I would go.
Yeah, defense is definitely the biggest issue. I like this on screen, talking about they need a corner, obviously now, which clearly they do. I like the idea of Jamel Dean going there. Some guy who can be an extremely versatile corner, can do some outside work, do some nickel work. That would be the type of corner I would like to see them there. And I've seen a lot of people talk about this. I would love to see them get Trey Hendrickson. I know he's old as well, and that'd be doubling down on the age thing. I would love to see what would happen if this team could finally have someone on the edge that can put a little bit of pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, you have to, because I think like finding somebody who could dominate on the edge, and then even finding just like linebackers and stuff like that. Like we've seen a whole bunch of times now, having versatile athletes and versatile players at the linebacker position can give you a lot of flexibility. And Bobby Wagner is going to be like 45 years old next year. Like you have to figure out how to get younger at that position. So I think having difference makers in your front seven is like key.
Bobby Wagner's going to be at the Social Security office. Still get 100 tackles a year. But yeah, definitely defensive talent, specifically as young as you can get, would be nice for the Commanders.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that as well, man. Just anything possible. Stop letting the olds in the building.
Giants.
Who has that? You?
I do. This one hurts me to say, because I'd like this guy to be a Charger. But if I'm talking about from a Giants perspective, a free agent that I think they should sign, can sign, probably maybe will sign, probably Tyler Linderbaum. Bringing Tyler Linderbaum from Baltimore with the coach over to the Giants, help bolster that offensive line, protect their young quarterback, who needs all the protecting in the goddamn world, because Lord knows he won't protect himself. You already feel good about your left tackle situation. If you can try to bolster that left side of the offensive line, starting at the center, and just slowly build it out, it's an easy W. It's probably worth opening up the brink. Dude, this cat is going nuts. It's probably worth opening up the Brinks truck and paying him this market-setting contract he's reportedly going to need. It might take upwards of $25 million a year. I would do it if I'm the Giants.
It makes sense, and honestly, like it falls in line with everything that the Giants have been doing, and it falls in line with the John Harbaugh hire of, yes, you may not have, or you may not seem like you have the highest end potential, but I know that you coming in right now is going to bring in competency. It's the same thing with Tyler with Linderbaum. Of this offensive line has been floundering for years. Obviously, Andrew Thomas is very good, but as a whole, as a unit, they haven't been one of the elite units in a long time. If you have Andrew Thomas and you have Tyler Linderbaum, you have two out of those five starters that you actually now start to feel good about, and now you can build that out. I think it does get them to a place where you can look at them and you can look at the volatility in the NFC East and say, okay, can we compete? You know that the D-line is going to be crazy. You know what the defense is expected to do. We were talking last year, can the defensive line get the defense to be like a top 10, top 12 unit?
Yeah.
If all those things start to click in place, especially with Harbaugh, this is a perfect move for the Giants.
Yeah, I feel like you can honestly say exactly what you said about every single team when it comes to Tyler Linderbaum, bro. Like every team is a Tyler Linderbaum away from being solid.
Yeah, there's legit 4 teams, which is like there's like a 4 or 5 team bidding war right now going on that we can and probably should come up here and say, go get Tyler Linderbaum, he'll change your life. It's so rare for a player that's a top 3 center, I would think at worst, going into free agency after his rookie deal. This never happens. Like this is an extremely attractive free agent.
Yeah. So
it's crazy that Ravens have let this happen.
I mean, he might not now. He ultimately might not leave the building. Like the Ravens could re-sign him, and then they can rock out. They can go re-sign Linderbaum, get a guard in the draft, or keep doubling down on that position. And now you're looking at the Ravens, and they're right back to where they've been at. So
yeah.
It's not confirmed yet, but it would be interesting if he did leave.
There's gonna be no shortage of suitors out there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Chargers better give him $25 million a year. I better see this guy in blue. Next division, let's go to the AFC West.
That's
who wants to go first?
I'll go.
I have no teams. Oh, I got one team here.
I have 0. I was given straight NFC teams.
That's funny.
That's how we divvied it up. I'm gonna go with the Raiders first. Number 1 overall pick. You know that you are going to bring in Fernando Mendoza as your quarterback, number 1 overall. You know that you drafted Ashton Denty with the number 6 overall pick last year. How do you help your quarterback? How do you help your young quarterback? How do you help your young running back? Offensive line. You have to do it. You have to go out and just be competent. However, you do have a lot of holes across the roster. Your defense sucks. You might trade Max Crosby. The offensive line as a whole needs help. So I'm gonna say you go out and you pay Isaac Seumalo because
I thought you were gonna say Tyler Linderbaum.
no, because I think that for a couple of these teams, especially the ones that are a little bit further away, kind of like not getting the top tier offensive line, but still getting some type of competency is the way to go.
Yeah, you need multiple offensive linemen. Maybe it's not wise to just pay $25 million to a center when you can pay $10 million to 3 offensive linemen.
Exactly. So now you can do that. You have more resources to go out and get a couple more pieces on the defensive side of the ball and just try to make sure that your situation, we don't look back in
Vsauce,
this is hilarious.
Vsauce is trying to spell.
I'm trying to spell his name, Chad. I don't know how to spell it.
Go ahead and show what you
Go
said.
ahead and show the
man.
screen.
Isaac, say, I don't. Is it I? Is it an I? Say Malu?
Crying.
And you know what? That's not a bad attempt. That's not a bad
I'm trying here, Chad.
I commend you.
it's okay. You don't have to look up tweets about it. It's okay.
Stop his alignment.
Yeah, it's cool. But yeah, so if you go out and you pay him just a little bit of money, now you have more options and more money to go out and spend on the rest of the defense and making sure that at the end of this year, we don't look back and say, wow, Fernando Mendoza actually came into one of the worst situations in the NFL. You want it to be somewhat competent.
Yes, they need a volume approach to fixing the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who's next?
I agree. I can go next real quick. Not real quick. I have the Kansas City Chiefs. So this is very interesting. And I feel like right now, when it comes to Kansas City Chiefs fans, and I feel like there's honestly a war going on within their fan base between what they want to do in the NFL draft. That of course dictates or what eventually they want to do.
To love or not to love.
Yes, exactly. And I've kind of been talked into the idea of not wanting to grab a running back through the draft, which is going back to what you said, love, and more so just like spending that value in free agency. And if that's the case, I think someone who might fit that mold could be Travis Etienne. Again, had a great season last year with the Jaguars. I'm not necessarily 100% sold, so I want this to be more of an open conversation when it comes to what you feel like they should do.
That's fair, because I do think the most interesting part about the Chiefs all season is what they are going to do in the draft as opposed to free agency.
Yeah.
And obviously free agency comes before the draft. Everything that you do is going to influence what you do there. But if like you have a top 10 pick and you know that arguably just, pound for pound, one of the 3 best players in the draft in Jeremiah Love is probably going to be there. Like nobody's going to trade up to go get a running back. Mm-hmm. And so the idea of having Mahomes coming off the ACL with a top running back prospect, and you know that you already have a good offensive line, that's super intriguing. And it feels like it can give their offense a dimension that they haven't had really ever in terms of having an elite game-breaking running back. So that's the fun part where kind of if you kind of sell yourself into that dream, it's like we're going to wait for Jeremiah Love and free agency. Let's go out and just add pieces around the board.
I'm not sure he falls 9 anymore.
You don't.
I don't know if he falls past the Saints.
Are we?
Oh, that would make sense because, dude, I remember there was a soundbite of Kamara saying, he could be enjoying pina colada somewhere in the middle of the season.
Yeah. I don't think he falls past the Saints. Well, he might. I don't know. It's too early to say for real, but I don't think it's a guarantee enough that if you're Kansas City, you can punt the running back position and say, Jeremiah Love's our guy.
Yeah.
Now, as time goes on, they'll have more intel, and maybe by this time next week, they'll have a slightly better idea. You won't have a great idea. Mm-hmm. And even then, you can get him and ETN. If you get ETN right now because you decide you want to make sure you address a running back position, bring in a guy who is athletic, is shifty in space, is a good pass catcher, that will be a good complement to whoever you keep with Pacheco or Kareem Hunt, whoever comes back to be the short yardage guy. Mm-hmm. ETN will give you that. I don't think that would stop you from getting Jeremiah Love. If you think he's the next building block, the next Hall of Fame level player that you want to bring in to usher in this next era of Patrick Mahomes' contention status, I don't think getting a running back free agency stops you from doing that. It is okay to have more than one good running back.
True.
It would be a little precarious because they don't have a ton of money to go around. But I think both could be happening. And you can still do your due diligence in free agency and not set yourself up where if Jeremiah Love does get picked at number 9, Now you're going with the rookie running back in the second or third round, and that's your only hope to add some life in the backfield.
That the double running back approach, and like obviously people have done running back by committee for a long time. I do feel like that in it is also going to be a like small subplot and kind of fallout from the Seahawks winning the Super Bowl, where one of the storylines that everybody's looking at is, oh, these reclamation quarterback projects, they can work. You can win a Super Bowl getting somebody on their second or third opportunity. And now seeing the way that Kenneth Walker dominated in the playoffs, especially after Zach Charbonnet got injured, it's like, wow, if we actually use two backs, we can save our main guy and really get a lot of production for the remainder of the year. And so I agree with you. I don't think that going out and getting ETN right now 100% says, okay, we're out of the Jeremiah Love business. But this team also does have a lot of work and does have to get younger on the other side of the ball. So I do think if they are double dipping and putting a decent amount of capital and resources into running back position, it does feel slightly Atlanta Falcons-ish because, oh, you had a problem, now we're going all in and we still have to fix everything else.
Well, that's a good thing. If they do pay someone like ETN or even Kenneth Walker, which he might be getting a little too rich for their blood now with all the way the market's shaping up, if they go out there and they address their starter and feel good about it, and they get to the draft and Jeremiah Love goes 8, I think they say, okay, we'll take David Bailey at 9. We'll take whichever one of these countless good, not great edge rushing prospects that are in this first round. There's so many of them. Ruben Bain might fall to 9 because of his mini arms. Like, that's not impossible. They could look up and get a premier defensive talent at number 9 and feel okay about it and feel happy either way. If you either get Jeremiah Love or a great defensive lineman there. So I think you have optionality if you go running back early. But also, running back is a position that typically some of the free agents linger deep into the offseason. So you also could wait and sign a solid starter after the draft.
Okay. So we feel so you're not with the running back, or are you?
No, he is.
Are you?
I'm more so like kind of leaning towards it, but I can understand how like you value the edge stuff over that. So I'd lean towards running back just to make sure like you're solidified on the end. Maybe you don't have to go as far as like Travis Etienne, or maybe you can swing for someone like Tyler Algier who might be like a tad cheaper.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. I have the last two teams in this division.
Fire 'em off.
Chargers. You're not getting Linderbaum. You are getting Joel Bitonio.
What?
Yep.
What? You want me to get an old guard? Why?
Hell yeah.
Why? What the fuck?
He said, hell yeah.
For what? For what?
Because you're not getting anything nice. Like I do think that if you do strike out of the Linderbaum sweepstakes, the Chargers and where I'm seeing them can talk themselves into saying, we have Slater coming back, we have Joel all coming back, we have these two tackles. Obviously, we need to upgrade that interior offensive line, but we don't have to be so aggressive in that sense that we have to go out and spend a lot of money. With Jesse Minter leaving, you might look to yourself, also depending on what edge rushers stay or go, you might want to, put some resources on the other side of the ball. So I can see the problem that's been a problem for a long time with the Chargers being interior offensive line, getting a slight bump, but not going to one of the better interior offensive lines. And then now Jim Harbaugh says, we need defenders. We need that. Boom.
Go to hell. Get Tyler Linderbaum.
I'm sorry.
Getting Tyler Linderbaum.
Linderbaum or nothing.
Getting Tyler Linderbaum. I can't even have McGovern. I got to have an old right guard.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Tough. No, they're definitely going to get a start. They're gonna pay up for a center. I don't know if it's McGovern, if it hopefully is Linderbaum or one of the other just below guys. They're going to pay up for a center. Also, the Devil retired, so they do need a center. They have nobody there anymore, so they definitely need a center bad.
It would be very funny if they just don't get a center.
Yeah, Bradley Bosa unretires because they need him.
His hamstrings is halfway up the bone. And then the last team in this division, the Denver Broncos, I'm looking at them as a potential Nakobe Dean landing spot.
They do need the linebacker help. That was the one blight last year that stopped them from being the best defense in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think that for Nakobe Dean, when he's been healthy, like he got hurt in the playoffs during the Super Bowl run, and then he missed the first part of the season last year. But when he's been on the field, he's been excellent, and he's very solid in coverage. The best thing that he does is blitz and be able to rush the passer. He's solid in the run game. And I like this for the Broncos because if their D-line takes some hits this year and they aren't able to replenish in the same way. Having the Kobe Dean gives you a blitzer and gives you another tool to blitz and to create a pass rush if your D-line takes a small step back. Now, obviously, just the baseline of all your linebackers last year sucked, and now you get somebody who did perform well whenever he was on the field. So I think the Kobe Dean would fit very well in Denver.
I agree. It's a clear need. It's a clear solve there from a talented player that brings some athleticism.
Easy one.
Let's go to the NFC West. Hop over, stay on the same coast. I have 3 teams in this division. Arizona Cardinals. There's been a lot of chatter over the Combine weekend about the Kyler Murray situation. Last week we came up here, we talked about players that should be kept, should be traded. The Kyler Murray question was posed. We said you can get rid of him, but I can also understand with a new offensive-oriented coach coming in and the lackluster QB market out there, maybe it makes more sense to everybody involved to just keep Kyler Murray and say he's the best of a bad option. We'll turn a new leaf with a new coordinator and say, we'll try again to get the best out of you. You've been good before. There's a world here where it works out. Apparently that is not going to fucking happen. The word on the rumor mill is he will be cut if he cannot be traded. And they're moving on, fresh slate. The other name on the rumor mill, Malik Willis will be a Cardinal. That is apparently the most popular outcome right now. Wow. And I like it. Malik Willis to the Cardinals, going over there with LaFleur, starting new, getting his opportunity. Apparently he might get paid $30 million a year, which is crazy how things have changed. When Baker Mayfield was the reclamation project for the Bucs, he got paid $4 million a year for a 1-year contract. And now that worked. Sam Darnold worked. There was several. Geno Smith worked to some extent. Daniel Jones, who got $15 million last year. There's all these precedents now that apparently these guys are getting more and more money. And now the market for a reclamation project that could work is $30 million a year. And you know what? I'm okay with the Cardinals doing it.
$30 million is out. It's outrageous. He's started 3 games in the last 2 years. And I think that this is a very, very he might be good. That's cool, right? I just think that paying him $30 million, I do think that right now, at least this summer, we are going a little bit too far into
it could
into the wow, this could be our version of Sam Darnold. Maybe we could win the Super Bowl. Maybe we can compete. I think this is a bit much.
We could look up next year and say it's looking real Matt Flynn-ish. Back when that happened, back when the Seattle Seahawks signed him, the year they drafted Russell Wilson, they signed the backup quarterback from the Packers who has some flashy starts every now and then to replace Aaron Rodgers. He came in and got to be the starting quarterback and he immediately lost the job to Russell Wilson. And we were like, why do we pay this backup? Give him another chance. He's still a career backup. Could happen. But nevertheless, I understand the risk. I understand it completely. It's not the biggest deal in the world. If it doesn't work out, you move on the year after. I can't imagine he demands a 4-year contract or anything crazy.
Okay.
I like it.
That's where you sold me on this. As long as it's not like a franchise crippling contract for like 4 or 3 years and all, then it's like, okay, I understand. You're the Cardinals. You have nothing really to lose at that point in time.
And I don't think the Cardinals are terribly far away from being a good team. Like, they were bad this past year and disappointing. We hyped them up before the season started, expecting them to be good. Every reason I expect them to be good still persists. They still have the defensive talent on that side of the ball. That was the crux of my hope, I guess I should say. And hopefully they're more healthy. We completely blanked them out of our minds because they got so disgusting so fast after Kyler Murray got hurt. Fucking everybody on the team got hurt. Both our great running backs got hurt. Quarterback got hurt. Wide receiver number 4 pick last year got hurt. Multiple offensive linemen. Your 2 rookies that should be these injection of talent got hurt on the defensive side. Plus many more depth pieces. They completely fell apart with injury. If you tell me they sign Malik Willis and they come in next year and he is just good and that whatever that ceiling is, I don't know. But the small samples we've seen of him being electric and being better, more polished in his second stint than he was with the Titans. If you tell me that's real and he is a league average starter, this could be a good team.
Yeah, and Malik Willis, like, he's going to give them, especially if they really want to lean into that rushing identity, he gives them that aspect with his legs. Yeah. Like, you can use his mobility to create another layer and another dimension of your offense. Also, I looked it up real quick. The Matt Flynn game that got him paid, 31-44, 480 yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 pick in week 17.
Jeez, man.
I remember I was like middle school. He went ape shit.
In week 17, the Packers beat the Lions 45-41, and then he got paid.
In week 17, last game of the season when the Packers were playing, he went berserk and got paid. Oh my God. What a stupid year.
My goodness, that's ridiculous, man.
Yep, I'm going to be on the Cardinals again.
30 million is just a lot.
That just sounds like Looney Tune-ish.
If the Cardinals do this and they have a strong draft, expect me to be on the Cardinals again. Expect me to go back to the well.
Yeah, I already hear.
Which I don't even think would be crazy, honestly. I mean, so much has changed, new coordinators. I don't think it would be unwise. Like, this wouldn't be a like.
When you say like expect you to be on the Cardinals, you mean like you're having expectations for them to be like a 7-8 win team, something like that, or?
Well, they should already have those expectations. I think like that's not be healthy and be competent. You should be able to win 7 games. But like with a good draft and with the good offseason, and if Malik Willis is good, like get back into the playoff hopeful conversation. Okay. Now it's a deep division. Who knows if they actually are able to make the playoffs? Yeah. But same thing I thought last year. They could be a sneaky team that isn't the clear worst team in the division by a wide margin. That if you tell me things go right for them and wrong for some other teams, they're in the wild card round. Again, with a good draft, I don't think I said the wrong possibility.
Okay.
Seahawks, Kenneth Walker, keep him.
Keep him.
Real simple. They're gonna keep one of the two corners, I think, between Rick Woolen and Job. Lots of debate right now on Seahawks Twitter of who they should keep between those two. I'll let you guys duke it out. Kenneth Walker. I think they should just keep him.
You don't think he's movable?
Sure. If you lose him, you lose him. You'll live, I guess. You already won your Super Bowl. I would say the focus should be to just keep him. Unless they get priced out and somebody wants to give him $16 million a year, so be it. But with what's his name? Also coming off a torn ACL. Charbonnet coming off a torn ACL. They should probably just keep Kenneth Walker, I think.
So he's at like right now, the market's around like 10 to 12 million is looking like for
there's rumors of 15.
Whew. If it gets to 15, are you cool with that? Like, what's your line for Charbonnet? I mean, for
Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, for Kenneth Walker.
If you tell me they matched and paid him 15, I wouldn't be like fucking morons. But 12 to 10 would feel better, clearly.
Yeah, 15 just feels like a lot.
It is a lot.
And even though that he was fantastic, I feel comfortable paying Derrick Henry 15. I feel comfortable paying CMC 15. I'm not sure if actually I am sure Kenneth Walker is not in the tier of CMC and Derrick Henry. I think that would be a little bit much.
Yeah,
but
it would be an overpay. And if somebody's willing to do it, good for him. But you're probably right. It's probably going to be realistically closer to 12. It's probably posturing right now. I don't know what team out there is realistically going to drop $15 million. We'll see.
Unless the Chiefs are like, here you go.
That would be outrageous. The Chiefs
if the Chiefs come out and they spend crazy money and then they just build through the draft, that would be a lot.
That's funny. They can't do that, man.
But also, $15 million, it is a weird move. And Bezos pulled up this tweet with some of these teams. It does feel like a very Washington Commander move to overpay for this running back coming off this.
It does.
Right?
It does.
And it's like, oh, we have Terry, Jaden Daniels, Kenneth Walker, Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker.
Does.
We're going to be so nasty. Like, he could be a Commander.
Okay. Next team in this division, I have 3 of the 4. 49ers, John Franklin Myers. I think their defensive line needs some juice, needs some injection. They just drafted Michael last year. Hopefully Bosa comes back fully healthy next year. They have Collins on the inside. I would like to see them get this pass rushing, line piercing 3 technique in John Franklin Myers to kind of complement those edges. They could also do this in the draft. They could target defensive tackles. There's a few there that'll be in their range. That's possible. I like John Franklin Myers a lot as a powerful rusher up the middle that can complement and really build things out from the interior and make life easier for your edge rushers. I think it's a clear need, a clear fit. Only reason that you could be against it is if you just don't think they should be spending premier money on the position, and he's the premier pass rushing defensive tackle on the market, so he will be pricey. But I like it overall for a team that I think needs more and more defensive talent.
I think you have to. Yeah, I think because one, last year you had all the injuries. I think having just depth and obviously good pieces, it works anywhere in the league. But also now that you lost Robert Saleh, you do need a baseline of talent for somebody else to come in and work with. And you can't assume that they're going to be able to do the same like gritty coaching, all this stuff, like, you know, maximizing everybody to the top thing that Saleh did last year. Getting actually good players is going to be key for them.
Yep. Real easy one. What team am I missing? Who has the Rams?
The LA Rams, and that's me. Okay, so they're coming off of a divisional loss. They're 1 win away from the Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford's coming back, 1 MVP. Puka Nacua is at the peak of his powers. Devontae Adams had a lot left on the tank, or a good amount left on the tank, but who knows what he's going to look like next year. There's a lot of ways to, really there's like really 2 simple ways for this. And you either got to look at your cornerback position, which a lot of people made a lot to be. And I think that's probably where I want to eventually land at. And for that right there, the perfect name that I have for them is Jalen Watson from the Chiefs. Now, it's kind of like dicey because in general, we've had like minor conversations here and there about how when it comes to like the overall lifespan for cornerbacks around the age of 28, 29. Shit gets spooky real quick. But if you get one solid year, maybe a year and a half, 2 solid years of him, that'll show up a lot. That's way better than what you have.
Jalen Watson's a good shout. They need to have a volume approach to the cornerback position. I want to see 3 corners drafted in this draft class. You have 2 first-round picks, draft 3 corners in the first round. Find a way to make it happen.
Yeah, trade back in.
Get 3 first-round corners. I saw Theo Ash had his mock draft, and he had them drafting both corners from Tennessee in the first round.
That's funny.
Do it. Get the teammates together. Sign 3 more in free agency. You are cornerback depth away from being the best team in the NFC. Do it. That's a great shout. Literally, you could have said any cornerback's name in the draft that has some talent, and I would have been with you. So shout out to versatility, Jalen Watson.
Easy conversation, man.
Let's go to the NFC North now. Donovan, who you got in this division?
Who's in the North? Who is in the NFC?
NFC North, the Bears. We got the Lions.
You probably don't have anybody because I have almost the entire NFC North.
Packers and Vikings. Okay.
Packers. Again, similar to the conversation we just had about the Rams. Get some goddamn cornerbacks. That's all I care about. I've seen them linked to some other offensive players, some defensive tackles. They haven't had a true nose tackle since they lost Kenny Clark in the Michael Parsons trade. If they can go out and get one, that'd be smart. Don't care. Josh Jobe. Go take him from the Seahawks. Go take him. Snatch him. Take him away. He'll like Green Bay way more than Seattle. Convince him. Go get Josh Jobe. Go get that talented cornerback with some size on the outside. And then draft 2 more. Actually, then draft 3 more. Do the same approach as the Rams. Figure out the cornerback room by any means necessary.
Let me double down on that. Instead of the cornerback room, overall, defensive room in general, I have the Chicago Bears. Defense. Now, money is a tough situation to go ahead and talk about right now because there's moves that we all assume are going to happen, which is, of course, DJ Moore being moved off of and whatnot. But aside from that, you went ahead and you made some big swings prior. You paid a guy like Dial so much money, last year, and paid him like $40 million, something like that, only for him to get 1 sack in 8 games and go ahead and get hurt. Yes, exactly, too. Just a couple moves that fell on your face. So now, we're thinking about moves that are on the lower level, but still could be impactful. You guys want to see something cool that I made?
I would love to see something cool
that
you made.
I was in Photoshop the other day, and this is the player who I want on this team.
Okay.
I was in the lab, so please, forgive me if it's not perfect.
I won't forgive you.
I think that this is the perfect match. Okay, here he is right here. My iPad is tweaking. All right, there we go.
iPadder.
Please.
Stunning.
For the life of me. Please.
Stunning.
Come
For
back.
audio listeners, it's Khalil Mack in a Chicago Bears uniform that Mo put in the expert graphic design work to go and create and imagine what could happen if Khalil Mack ever graced a Chicago Bears uniform for the first time.
Please.
We did get confirmation yesterday. He is returning for his next year of his career. He's not retiring.
Yo, him. Fuck it. Why not? Leonard Floyd.
Get everybody.
I got something for you, man. Let's do it. Let's make some work happen.
I wouldn't hate it. It wouldn't be bad at all. He's obviously still an amazing run defender. Khalil Mack will be a great run defender until the day he dies. He's one of the greatest run defending edge rushers of all time. It's just the Green Goblin mask.
Dude, I was like, what does that sound?
Khalil Mack jersey talking to Bears fans this offseason. Yeah, still has some pass rushing juice. Isn't quite I wouldn't be expecting 15, 16 sacks a year as a guarantee at this point of his career, but he will still obviously be a good pocket crusher, will always be powerful. Like I said, will make the run defense much better. I'm not mad at it if he chooses to go there.
Yeah.
But will he choose to go there over just staying with the Chargers, who should be in contention next year, or even following mentor to the Ravens? I don't know if the Bears are going to be the top of his list of his emotional decisions on which former coach or former team to sign with, but it would be good for the Bears.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be a bad choice if you're talking about contention. The Bears are literally not right there necessarily, but they did give the Rams a run for the money.
Yeah, they should be in contention.
Yeah.
Okay, Donovan, you have no teams in this division, do you?
I have no teams.
Sit tight. Tell me what you think about these picks.
Broke boy.
Lion.
Got no teams.
No teams. Detroit Lions. Obviously, they better fix a goddamn interior offensive line. It was a disaster that really sunk their season this year. After their superstar center retired before the season started, they moved their average guard over to center and tell him to figure that shit out. Didn't go well, and they released him a couple days ago. Graham Glasgow will now be a free agent. He will not be the center of the Detroit Lions. Connor McGovern, welcome to these doors. Connor McGovern is the second best center on this market after Tyler Linderbaum. He won't cost a record-setting center contract to get. It'll be pricey, naturally, but it won't be the $23 million a year Linderbaum requires. And the Lions, I think, are a team that needs to make this interior line happen by any means necessary. They cannot be cheap about it. They need to go out there and get high floor offensive linemen specifically. We can't have just our rookie right guard from last year moving to center and figuring it out, trying to do these makeshift ways. We need to have a guaranteed answer there that we feel good about. And a veteran like Connor McGovern is the answer to me.
This is, I think, the right move for the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
The David Montgomery trade is the first domino of when teams start moving in and out of their windows.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't keep everybody together for a long time. The urgency for the Lions really, really, hit this last year.
Yes.
Things can go wrong very, very quickly, and you can go from a team that was the number 1 seed and won 15 games to all of a sudden now you are missing the playoffs. That can happen a lot. And so now that you still have Jahmyr Gibbs on a good contract, Amon-Ra St. Brown on an early contract, Penei Sewell, all of your young pieces are still super young. You still have Jared Goff on a decent number, all of that. You have to maximize it, and getting this interior offensive line back to a place where Jahmyr Gibbs can be the feature back like he was honestly towards the second half of last year and continue to dominate in that role. You go out and you get the very best.
Yep. Real simple. Like we see this tweet on the screen. 2.4 pressure rate allowed for Connor McGovern last year was obviously an important part of the Bills' run game, which defined their team. Just a safe guy in terms of the run and the pass who has been doing it for a long time on a very good team. Come slide him into my very good team and make things happen.
Yeah.
Last team in this division, Minnesota Vikings. This is based on a rumor that's been going around there. Apparently, post-combine, the league does not think they have a particularly high amount of patience for one J.J. McCarthy. They're not going to get rid of him, but they're going to bring in someone that hopefully starts over him or pushes him to be better and earn the starting job. Time will tell who that is, but the word is they're not super interested in Kyler Murray, who I kind of would want to see them get out of just like personal fandom because I think it would be fun. So this is a name that's in the ethosphere, something that I think can happen, would be very funny to happen. Geno Smith.
Oh, God.
If he's let go by the Raiders, which is assumed. Geno Smith comes to the Minnesota Vikings and competes with J.J. McCarthy and proves that Unc still got one more year in him to start over J.J. McCarthy. At the very least, try to make J.J. McCarthy push and prove that he should start over a veteran who's been there, done that. I kind of think it could work too. Like, Geno wasn't good last year, threw way too many picks. Also was behind the worst offensive line in the NFL and a offensive coordinator who got fired halfway through the year because he was incompetent. Mm-hmm. If you tell me that Kevin O'Connell can fix him, I'll have faith in that. Like I did that he could fix JJ. I think JJ might just be a unique brand of garbage last year. That he's like the one quarterback that Kevin O'Connell couldn't fix. Mm-hmm. Every single time we've seen Kevin O'Connell with a veteran who knows how to look at the field and knows how to do the basic reads necessary from an NFL QB, it's worked. I think him and Geno Smith could be not as good as him and Sam Darnold, because Sam Darnold was 4 or 5 years younger, obviously more athletic, bigger arm at this point of his career, and just overall clearly has shown that he's at a better place of his career than Geno Smith currently is. But stylistically, they're not incredibly different.
Yeah, Geno could work there. I think obviously the offensive line is an immediate upgrade. The part that for Minnesota that I think could really help Geno, because clearly Geno's never been like a tier 1 guy, and so he always does need just a little bit of help. Aaron Jones is not going to be there. Jordan Mason is cool, but like not amazing. You really do have to step up your running game as a whole.
I think they'll draft someone.
Yeah. So you have that aspect of it. Justin Jefferson is looking at this like, please.
Dude, Geno would feed him.
Because Geno's going to close his eyes and say Justin is down there somewhere. And so you're going to get a lot of opportunities. And so I do like this for Justin Jefferson's sake. I do like this for the Vikings' sake of a team that it really didn't even compute in my brain until like these last couple weeks how bad JJ McCarthy was, and this team still had the record that they did. Like you look at how bad McCarthy played, and you're like, oh yeah, this team is like 4 wins, 5 wins, whatever. No, this team, if they had competent quarterback play, they would have been in the playoffs. They could have been actual contenders. Yeah, and everything else about this team looked as one that could be competitive. And that man that's on the screen right now ruined it all.
Who hits in the screen in a Raiders jersey randomly. Listen, Geno Smith might be cooked. Geno Smith might be completely washed, hit the age curve, hit 35 and can't do it anymore. Maybe. That's why you keep JJ McCarthy. You let them compete. May the best man win. If Geno Smith does prove that he can be what he was 2 years ago in a slightly better offensive situation, I don't hate it at all. It's taking a swing there.
Have to. Have to. They went 9-8.
I know.
That's crazy, man. It feels like they were worse, but man, like, you know how bad you got to be to hold your team back like that?
Pretty goddamn bad. Generationally bad even. Donovan, what's your next division?
We will go with the AFC South.
Okay.
I have 3 teams there. We will start with the Houston Texans. Their money situation is very weird, and by weird I mean it's not a lot. They're not breaded in that way in terms of having the most cap space, having the most flexibility. So going out and just saying, yeah, go get Linderbaum, go get McGovern.
Yeah, not realistic.
You would have to make so many other things happen. So for them, I'm saying go get Graham Glasgow. I think it's been in their ethos for the last 2 years to kind of just cycle through offensive linemen. You've seen that even with the David Montgomery trade of adding another offensive lineman to that deal, and they're just not great. And so I do think that a lot of the moves that they can make, you probably are going to get an upgrade.
No, you're right. The past year and a half has been them going into the fucking clearance bin and trying to find every team's discarded offensive lineman and say, your trash will be my treasure. I can fix them. They haven't fixed a whole lot of them thus far, but that has been the MO, trying to find second-rate linemen that they think are a better scheme fit for them. I'm not mad at the Graham Glasgow pick at all. I don't know how expensive it will be. Probably not very. I think that could make a lot of sense.
Yeah. They just have to figure some stuff out. And obviously, in an ideal world, you can go out and say, hey, you really need an offensive lineman. Why don't you go and pay the best offensive lineman on the market? There's 7 other teams that think the exact same way. So it's very hard for them to do that. And you do have to keep some type of flexibility and keep some kind of money, because you know that some of the extensions that you are going to have to pay, they're on the way. Will Anderson Jr. is about to get paid.
The Jets just franchise tagged Breece Hall.
Oh,
$14.29 million.
All right, off the board.
Both sides are motivated to get a long-term deal done.
That's high for a franchise.
And also I got a notification that...
Fuck, that just fucked one of my picks.
Just say Travis Etienne, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, franchise tagged on Breece Hall. Okay. I also got a notification that the Eagles are showing interest in David Njoku.
Oh, smooth.
Good job.
Good job. All right, who's next in this division?
I can go real quick. This division's the
AFC South.
AFC South, and I have the Titans.
All the money in the world. Who do you want to give it to? They can go out and they can shop.
Yeah, they can shop. It's so hard to like want to sit down and focus on one thing when they're so bad on like pretty much every aspect of the field. So
pick anybody you want.
keep things simple. The most popular wide receiver name out there, Alec Pierce. Give him all the money in the world. Make Cam Ward's life a little bit easier. Simple pick.
Yeah, you can get them Alec Pierce. Literally any player you want, you can tell yourself would make sense on this team. They have the holes isn't the right word. They have nothing plugged. Outside of the quarterback position, inside of the defensive tackle position with Jeffrey Simmons, nothing is guaranteed there to be a lifelong part of this next era of the team. They can go any which way. If you want to say get them premier wide receiver, I will not argue with you.
He got to be some young quarterback's best friend.
Now, why not Cam's?
Exactly.
Why not us?
Fair. Last 2 teams in this division, the Colts, D-line. Bradley Chubb, welcome to the Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
30 years old. They have to start filling out the rest of the roster. Had a solid year last year, 8.5 sacks. Just listen, go out and get some more depth on that D-line. So I like Bradley Chubb to the Colts. And then last team, Jacksonville Jaguars, Boye Mafe, coming from Seattle, Super Bowl champ, 26, had a good pressure rate last year. Keep investing into that D-line as well. I wouldn't be mad if you went corner to really, really bolster that up, but you drafted Travis Hunter. Everything with the Jaguars and the Travis Hunter situation, I'm really looking at them and saying, if you're not going to give him the chance to just do something special, then you completely messed up everything. So even if you are now going to move him to corner as his primary position, cool. Let him be your corner one. Let him do everything and now invest into everything else.
I like the Boye Mafe shot for them because obviously they have their 2 star edge rushers in Walker and Josh Hines-Allen. Boye Mafe shouldn't be a starting edge rusher for a team. This is a rotational guy, light pass rushing specialist who can come off the edge in these wide 9 techniques and just be a pass rushing specialist. Try to have an Odafe Owe type of year where he can come out here and play 33% of the downs and make a lot happen per snap, right? That's a perfect fit next to someone like Trayvon Walker, who's more of a run specialist. Getting more and more guys to cycle in there is never a bad thing for any defense, and especially one where your star edge rusher, number 1 overall pick, is primarily a run-stopping guy. I like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
That concludes that division. That was a very fast division. Apparently, nobody gives a fuck about the AFC South.
It's one of the least interesting divisions in the league.
And you know what? That's fair. AFC North. We haven't done that yet.
That's me.
Go for it.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Go get Kyler Murray.
Go to Kyler Murray. So
Yeah, I think if Malik Willis was the player that I thought that they probably throughout the offseason that they should probably go get. If $30 million is a little bit too much, then okay, I can understand that. And if you want somebody just slightly more proven than what Malik Willis has given you, Kyler Murray is probably going to be released. Feels like a player that for the Steelers, they look at and say, he could be good right now. He could be competent. And again, it aligns with their entire ethos of being solid right here, right now.
the Kyler Murray thing is so interesting. It'll depend what team he goes to. I do not know what my opinion of Kyler Murray going into next year is going to be in terms of like, will it be a quarterback that I'm excited for a team to add? The Steelers, I won't be excited no matter what because they're the Steelers and nothing about them can make me excited going into 2026, 2027. That's out the board. But anywhere else, he's good. And I think we've focused so much on him not being great and him being disappointing and being average in a lot of ways that we treat him like he's Malik Willis and he's the one that has to prove he can start for the first time in his career. Like he hasn't had plenty of years as a plus starter. But I'm also like, I remember midway through the year, I said, I don't feel like you're going to win a Super Bowl with Kyler Murray. The limitations are the limitations. So he's just going to be just meh, no matter what I feel like in terms of reception to the signing.
Say that again, and then think about what team I just mocked them.
You did just mention the most meh team in the league.
And it doesn't look like they have any interest of positioning themselves to be not meh in the next 3 years. It feels like right now having Mike McCarthy there, being able to still compete in a division with Baltimore, with Cincinnati, you know, they could beat Cleveland. They're not worried about that.
They got him.
Yeah, but being able to do that, I think Kyler Murray will be able to put them in the conversation for 9 wins.
Braden Fajeko says, thoughts, Pittsburgh Steelers QB room 2026, Kyler Murray, Anthony Richardson, and Will Howard.
Good Lord.
You sign Kyler Murray and you trade a whatever the hell it takes 5th round pick for Anthony Richardson.
Damn.
Take the long-term gamble to develop Anthony Richardson alongside Will Howard, another guy with some wheels on him a little bit. Actually, no, he doesn't have wheels. I'm thinking of somebody else, I think. But 2 young quarterbacks there, and Anthony Richardson and Will Howard that can develop behind Kyler Murray to be your starter right now. Weird, but I suppose I wouldn't hate it. I guess I'd rather have that room than Aaron Rodgers in 2026.
In a weird way, more productive than what you were. So
yeah. I do like the idea of a team that has a starter in place trading for Anthony Richardson and trying to mold him still. I do like that in a vacuum.
That should have been what happened when he got drafted. I feel like a team should have did that and should have felt comfortable. You know,
and I suppose that's what the Colts were trying to do last year before he broke his eye socket. So fair. I guess everybody's on the same page.
Okay.
Kenneth Walker won't be franchise tagged. Per Pete Schrags.
He's getting paid.
He getting to that money.
We'll see. All right, next team in this division. Who you got?
Who's the Browns?
I have the Browns. I simply wrote anyone.
I would have changed that. That's the wrong word.
Really?
Everyone.
Everyone. Everyone. They're looking outside for bikes for guys who play in the NFL. Bro,
everyone. Their whole offensive line is a pending free agent. So go to Spot Track. Everybody at home. Go on there and go to positions. Click offense and then click offensive lineman. Mm-hmm. Look at the most expensive ones and go Brown. So that would be Braden Smith, Jonah Williams, Lloyd Cushenberg. I'm talking about the ones that aren't currently Browns because all of them, the Browns linemen are on here. Mm-hmm. So they need to sign Braden Smith, Jonah Williams, Lloyd Cushenberg, Kevin Zeitler, and Isaac Sumalo. That's 5 offensive linemen.
I like it. Another one, another one is whether they could go is Elijah Vera Tucker, who is on the Jets, but didn't see him play this year because I think just a couple of days before the season actually started, he tore his bicep or tricep. I believe it was tricep or something like that. Guy you could get for the low. Of course, when he was playing, he was productive, but now with an injury like that, you're not necessarily sure what you're going to get from him. But
always hurt too. Always hurt.
All around.
Yeah. Offensive line swings, wherever you can be. When you have that many linemen to replace, what do we even tell you? Everyone, get as many linemen as you can.
You just got Titus Howard. Nice. And extended him too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Titus Howard. Yeah.
Go ahead. Double down.
There you go.
Elijah Vera Tucker. This is crazy. In 2022, right triceps tear. 2023, Achilles tear. 2025, torn triceps in the left arm.
Damn.
Just every single year, it's a season-ending.
Being injury prone with tearing your muscles is unfortunate.
Dude, when his 30's gonna feel like 60. That's crazy.
That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah.
Tough for him. I've seen people mock him to the Chargers. Don't give me an injury prone lineman. Don't do it.
It's the most Chargers thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you care about me at all, don't say the name to me.
Last two teams in this division, I have the same name for them, for the Ravens and for the Bengals.
Let me guess. Ravens and Bagels. You have one name for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
What's the common theme here with issues? Interior offensive lineman. Is it interior offensive lineman?
No, stop.
Oh, okay. It's not going to be wide receiver. It's not going to be running back. Is it a defensive tackle?
No. Not but adjacent.
It's an edge?
Yeah.
Adafe
Okay,
Owe.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Adafe Owe. For the Ravens, bring him back. I think we talked about it a little bit earlier, like the dynamics of that, and would he feel comfortable going back to the team that traded him away, 6 months ago? I think it's okay. I think if they are offering him the most,
Watch your be so spell Adafe Owe.
hey man,
Stop,
listen,
bro.
it's okay. It's
Made
okay.
no sense.
You don't have to bring up any tweets.
ADAFE space OWE.
W-E.
Adafe O. That is a hard one.
hey.
My bad, OG.
That is a hard one. I get it.
It's okay. But obviously, the Ravens, they traded him away. But Jesse Minter is now the head coach there. So if he really felt like, listen, this guy I was playing my best ball under Jesse Minter. Let me go back and play with him and under him. And this team needs an edge rusher. They need my services. I'm cool with that. For the Bengals, you are losing Trey Hendrickson. He's not going to be there this year. Same thing. We have to go out and find an edge and find somebody who is actively productive, because right now they just have the theory of an edge in Shamar Stewart. So I think he can work for both of these teams.
I'm very okay if the Chargers let him walk.
Really? Why are you very okay?
If they keep him, cool.
Minter Merchant.
Minter Merchant. And not even Minter Merchant. Small sample size Merchant. He was mid for 4 years, comes to the Chargers, and gets 10 sacks in, I think it was 7 games or something like that. Crazy
work.
Or 7 sacks in 10 games. I remember exactly, but it was something like that. The most productive stretch of his career, playing 33% of the snaps, being a pass rushing specialist. I'm fine not paying that type of guy $20 million a year if I don't think he can play in run downs consistently, and it's half a season of productive ball. And listen, if I'm in the locker room and I know something that I unlocked in him that could be repeatable, and I'm Jim Harbaugh and I know I can get that out of him again, okay, I'll trust them. If they re-sign him, I won't be upset about it. But if they decide to go sign Tyler Linderbaum, retain Khalil Mack, and replace Adafe Owe in the first round of the draft, go get Kevin Falk or something like that, a developmental edge rusher, I'm cool.
That's fair. I understand that. I think for the Bengals, there's a couple teams where their problems are very, very present, and you just know what the issue is. And so for Cincinnati, if this is a situation where they want to essentially triple down with spending a first round pick last year on the edge, investing money in free agency in Adafe Owe, and even this year, even after you do that, still spend another first round pick on your defensive line, I am 100% okay with that. You saw some flashes from the defense, specifically from the secondary in the second half of last year. So you can convince yourself, okay, we have some developmental pieces back there. What we really don't have at all is our defensive line, is our front seven. If you really, really want to be aggressive and do that, that's where I think it would be okay, and it would be very understandable if you did that. And I can stomach that also if you are not trading up extra assets to do that. So if you're not doing what the Falcons did last year, and you maintain draft flexibility for this year and next year, that's okay.
Speaking of the Falcons, let's go to the NFC South.
PU. Okay.
Who has the Falcons on their list?
I got the Falcons, man.
I have no teams in this division. I could be quiet.
Okay. No more yap for you for the next 10 minutes.
Okay, the Falcons are in a very peculiar situation. They are like one of the bigger, and when it comes to things not to do in the NFL, they are the poster boys of that when it comes to team building specifically. It's hilarious.
Avoid the criminals.
Don't know what to do when it comes to their quarterback position. Okay,
they really
your defense was
can't.
Damn.
No NFL teams can, apparently. They love them.
Fair.
They look around, they see a criminal, they see some guy can keep his hands to himself. He said, that guy can rush the passer well. That guy is effective hands. Give me him.
You just got absolutely obliterated when it comes to the moves that you made last year and the things you're referring to earlier. Your offense was very bad. You need more weapons clearly around your quarterback. You actually need a weapon as a quarterback in general. I think one of the
Oh, man.
Easier ways to get out of the situation when it comes to watching like a disgusting offense is just give guys like Drake London help, give Bijan Robinson a little bit more space than he already had. Sign a receiver for life of me, please. And I think someone who probably fits this mold as like a wide receiver 2, maybe 3, is Romeo Doubs. Why not?
I'm glad you say that. Let's stretch Romeo Doubs across this division. Let's stretch him out to the New Orleans Saints. Romeo Doubs. They also need wide receiver 2 in the same way. They got rid of Rashid Shaheed. It's Chris Olave and some guys. Give me Romeo Doubs to any team in this division, really.
Okay. Do I want to triple this? I don't know.
A third Romeo Doubs to hit the NFC South?
He could be a part of this team. He could be a wide receiver 3 for the Carolina Panthers. You got Tet, you got Jalen Coker who's emerged, and then you have Romeo there. I'd rather prefer like you take a swing on someone like maybe Isaiah Lively or something like that because they need an impactful pass catcher on that from that position.
Oh, no, yeah, you should pick tight end for the Panthers for sure. Isaiah Likely is a way better pick for them.
Yeah,
they need
I'd rather. But hey,
yeah,
could we go 4 teams
for
the Bucks as well?
Because they got a lot of receivers.
Well, they might not have as many receivers as you think.
Correct. Mike Evans might be gone.
So potentially, if you think Emeka Egbuka is obviously stepping up and he showed a lot of promise last year, he's going to step into wide receiver 1. Chris Godwin is good, solid, but obviously aging. If you want to double down and go with that route,
I think the presence of McMillan makes it fine that they don't need to do that because he's kind of been an overqualified wide receiver 4 last year. So I honestly think they should probably just retain Mike Evans and let him be a franchise legend and retire there. So I'm not against that. Romeo Doubs can fit on any team in the league. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Any team in the league can have a traditional X receiver that plays on the outside and does the dirty work for your stars to run over the middle of the field. But yeah, I think Saints is a good call for them opposite Chris Olave. I was going to pick a running back for the Saints, but I want them to get Jeremiah Love, I think.
Yeah.
So let's get loved up in the draft. Get Romeo Doubs on the outside, him, Olave, Love. That's not a bad supporting cast for Tyler Shuck in year 2.
Yeah.
Bucks I do have, but I did not go wide receiver. Obviously, linebacker they need to address. I think they address that in the draft. I think they go first round linebacker, hopefully, if CJ Allen's there. Tyler Algier, welcome to the Buccaneers.
There you go.
We're going to free Tyler Algier. We're going to get him somewhere where he can get a lot of touches.
Yeah.
Shout out Bucky Irving. I don't need Bucky Irving to be a 20-touch-a-game type of guy. I think they've clearly showed they like to do running back by committee. What they've had Tucker and White there taking touches from him last year when Bucky Irving was hurt, came back. They did a egalitarian approach there. Tyler Algier is such a perfect complement to the way Bucky Irving plays. That's like a diet Sonic and Knuckles, which I don't even know if it's a diet. Tyler Algier, if given more opportunity, might be as good as David Montgomery. That's not crazy. Now, I don't think Bucky Irving should wear Gibbs because I don't think anybody should wear Gibbs. But that style of 1-2 punch with the perimeter-oriented, shifty guy that can catch out the backfield and the fucking hammer up the middle on Tyler Algier, I would love to see that.
Sean Tucker, fantasy owners, they're gonna hate you. That's their guy.
Sean Tucker is due for his 2 games in the second half of the season every year. Sean Tucker will get his moment because it's eternally bound by the universe that Sean Tucker will get 2 games where he gets 20 touches.
Tyler Algier is also, he's another guy kind of similar to Romeo Doubs where he can fit on any team in the league. Anybody can have a second running back that is also super, super productive. Before Bijan got there, he had 1,000 yards.
Yeah.
He had a 1,000-yard season. Yep. So there's, again, he can play for any team, anybody that really wants to double down. Honestly, the Commanders, if the Commanders wanted to be smart and not overpay for anybody, I think Tyler Algier is a player that for them would make sense and would allow them to keep their flexibility. Those are the teams that should be looking at Tyler Algier. The Chiefs, another team that can realistically go out and pay him 3 years, $22 million. That's super manageable. Like 7.3 mil a year. Yeah, sign me up for that.
Okay.
So I'm cool with that.
Last division left, AFC East. I have nothing here. Donovan, take it away.
We will start with the Buffalo Bills and the reason why I said Romeo Doubs to the Bucks was because the Bills should go out and they should get Mike Evans.
Oh, okay.
They should go out and do it. Their wide receiver room.
It's better.
Khalil Shakir, you are my homie. You are my guy. You are not my wide receiver 1, however. And they are putting him in a bad position of just overtaxing him and putting him in a spot where he just shouldn't be.
I haven't thought about this at all.
They
know
should.
Why?
Why?
AJ Brown. AJ Brown. Buffalo Bill.
Apparently the asking price is too high. And I think trading, even just trading for AJ Brown, like it could work, But I think keeping some like draft picks would be a little bit.
He can only be traded after the draft for financial reasons. And I don't know, the draft comes around. Second round pick for AJ Brown, 2027 second round pick from next year.
Do it.
I don't think the Eagles are gonna. I think post draft, I don't think they would trade him.
Well, that's the only time he can. If they get traded before the draft, the financial ramifications are crippling. So he'll have to be a post June 1.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think the Eagles would be okay trading AJ and not getting anything back to help them this specific year.
Yeah.
So
well, maybe they might be the only team that's willing to do that, just because they're so forward thinking with their draft allocation over year, that if they go out and maybe they sign Romeo Dobbs and then they trade AJ Brown after the June 1st deadline for a second round pick for next year to continue that cycle of always having picks, I could see them being galaxy brained about that and doing that.
Kind of. There's a couple routes. Listen, we can talk about the Eagles all day. One thing real quick is I do think keeping AJ Brown, if the noise about Jalen Hurts is like slightly true, keeping all the talent in the building and then saying like, okay, we have this brand new offensive coaching staff. We're keeping Smitty. We're keeping AJ Brown.
What do you mean noise? The noise of him being bad?
Of
them hating him?
Of people just like doubting of whether or not he is like the franchise guy for like for the next 5 to 7 years, whatever.
Yeah.
If all of that is true and people do want to have some type of like reevaluation, that I think having AJ Brown there helps give you a clearer picture of whose fault is it that the offense is in this situation. So that's why I think that AJ Brown probably still will be there at the end of this year, which is why the Bills, if you go out and you drafted Keon Coleman because you said we wanted a 6'3", 6'4" receiver who could play on the outside, who can have contested catches, who can be a big frame for Josh Allen. Let's go out and get somebody who's actually been doing that for over a decade. And Keon Coleman, you can go somewhere else. I don't really care. And it would slot a lot of people. It would put a lot of people back into the positions that they should be. It would put Khalil Shakir into a nice wide receiver 2 role. You could have your tight ends as nice pass catchers, but not the focal point of your passing offense. I think this makes sense.
They don't have to get rid of Keon Coleman, though. If they get Mike Evans, they don't got to tell him to fuck off.
No, just
he
go.
can stay.
Go.
For what?
Go over there. But I think that makes sense. There was a report, right, that the Mike Evans checklist for his next NFL team. A QB he believes in, Josh Allen. I'm sure a lot of people believe in him. Chance at a Super Bowl, a top shelf offensive coordinator, and promise of high volume touches. All of those things fit in Buffalo. And I think that it can. I think that it could work.
How much juice does he have left? You think 2 years? Like, do you think he has 2 more good years in him?
I think he has 1 more good year, and I think that paying that second year, it might be tough. But
Price of
also,
doing business.
Yeah, it's you just have to do it. The wide receiver room is genuinely bad right now.
Yeah.
They were relying on Brandon Cooks in the divisional round of the playoffs, throwing jump balls to him with the game on the line. You have to go out, I think, and make either some type of splash or some type of real investment. And a wide receiver over the age of 30 going to a second team, that does scare me a little bit. I'm not going to act like it's 100% like, oh, it will work.
Mm-hmm.
But it's better than what you have now.
No, I like it. And I think it makes sense. I think it's a worthwhile, only $13 million per year. It's not the biggest, you're not going all in. You're not giving up a high pick. I think it's good.
I like that. Now, going back to what you said, a team that's just in dire need for help when it comes to their pass catchers, I have the Patriots. Now, I want to say, I will stop myself right here because I did want to go ahead and place a wide receiver on this team, but they have bigger issues here. They have to protect Drake May at all costs. That's why I think, maybe double dipping, maybe triple dipping. You may have said his name 3 times or just twice. I'm going to say it again, though. Isaac Seumalo, please protect Drake May at all costs. Throw money at him, throw whatever he wants, so you can make sure what we saw happen just 4 weeks ago now never happens again.
Nah, give him Alec Pierce. Let the devil on your shoulder. Let the fantasy brand on your shoulder talk. Give him Alec Pierce.
And you don't have to go out and get a guard. You have a guard on the roster. Kick Will Campbell inside.
Oh my God,
you have the guard. Like,
they're not gonna do that.
You have your guard of the future. He might, and also I am also interested even for like Will Campbell's future of like, okay, you're healthy. Was the playoff run 100% just because you have like your knee got messed up and you couldn't anchor down?
It's not 100% anything. I think it's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of the arms, a little bit of the knee, a little bit of bad technique.
But like getting beat in the ways that he got beat and like that badly, that if that happened if we got worst case scenario because you weren't healthy, that's one thing. If we got worst case scenario because all of a sudden in the playoffs you have small arms and now that doesn't work, obviously it's like you're gonna feel a little bit different.
Well, I think we definitely can say you got worst case scenario because you weren't healthy, right? Like we saw him play better when he was healthy. Like I think we can say that certainly was part of it, of him getting so embarrassed, like you said. But the real question I think is, what does medium case scenario look like, where he's not fully healthy but he's not completely debilitated? Are the small arms going to be an issue either way? I think we can give him a pass for this run because of the injury, but we can't assume he'll be perfect because of good health.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, give him another guard. Keep Will Campbell there. Give him another year. Okay.
Jets.
Move Wilson to center.
Jets. What we got for them?
Everything.
Yeah, they're the team that needs everything. They just sold off everything just a couple of months ago, bro. So it's like
they have $87 million in cap space.
They really franchise tagged Breece Hall. Wow.
They did franchise tag Breece Hall. Okay, so that dips in. Now they have $73 million in cap space off the top of my head.
Okay. They have the whole world to work with.
Jacoby Brissett, welcome to the New York Jets.
Jacoby Brissett.
They need to replace Sauce Gardner at some point and get some DBs in the room. Once again, Josh Dope, I'm giving you away to the highest bidder. Or Rick Woolen. Let's give the other one away. Rick Woolen, welcome to the New York Jets. Somebody is taking the Seattle Seahawks cornerbacks away from them.
Yeah, take Rick Woolen. Take the aggressive one.
Yeah, it fits in New York.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They need some attitude in that
attitude. Like WWE characters.
Yeah.
Last team left is the Miami Dolphins.
The brokest team out here. One of the teams in the most dire cap space situations out here because of Tua's contract. They really have no moves. Like
they could sign me. What do you mean?
Honestly,
they could sign you.
I could work on my water boy skills for
you want to move to Miami?
Not really. But for a couple of months, like 3-4 months, because they're not making it to the playoffs.
Yeah, and you'll get cut halfway through the year, so it's going to be a short stay.
Yeah, why not?
I'm a double dip. We are going all in on bargain binge shopping. We are going all in on spending the least amount of money possible for the cornerback room. We're getting all the old guys. We're getting Tre'Davious White.
The old guys are not fun. Why?
We're getting Tre'Davious White. We're getting Trayvon Diggs. We're getting again bottom of the barrel, just rotational guys.
Marshawn Lattimore, we just got released not that long ago.
We're getting Marshawn Lattimore. We're getting Asante Samuel Jr., who's not as old as they are, but we're getting all those guys.
Did he play this year? I don't think he did he?
We're signing him. We're signing him and his father. all of them will play cornerback, and we're not going to spend a lot of money there.
I heard Nnamdi Asomugha was an actor now. You want to bring him back?
He's been an actor.
You want to bring him back?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I'm down.
Fuck it. What's Revis doing?
I'm down. 2 snaps.
Sherman's podcasting. We can get him back on the field.
Yeah. If you offered him, I wonder how much it would take for him to come back.
Anything.
Anything?
An NFL contract opportunity to come back and play. Why would he say no? He's an NFL player. They don't say no.
True. Okay.
He didn't retire because he was bored. He retired because the game left him.
So we're signing all of them, and then trade wise, we are trading for Anthony Richardson.
Okay. I'm not mad at the second part.
We are trading for, which I think is much more interesting to talk about for the Dolphins than
much more. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think trading for Anthony Richardson could be very fun for them. Obviously, you don't have a lot of flexibility, and what's probably going to happen is you're going to cut Tua after June 1st. That's gonna give you the most amount of cap savings, but it's just gonna be tough because now you have Quinn Ewers as your starting quarterback. He's fine. He was a 7th round pick. You're not really gonna feel super comfortable. And
isn't that crazy? Still, that he fell to the 7th round.
Listen, that last year wasn't amazing.
Still, 7th round feels crazy.
Yeah, he probably should have came back, but the path forward for quarterback for the Dolphins is so weird, and I think with Jeff Hafley coming there, one, having a quarterback that is developmental gives you a little bit of a longer runway for job security, and 2, it also just, we know the types of plays that Anthony Richardson can make. It gives you at least a ceiling that Tua just does not have athletically. Quinn Ewers does not have athletically. And if you have Anthony Richardson, A-Chain, you have Jalen Waddle, there's a world out there where if he gets slightly better, if last year was good for him and he got some development in that system, he can come to Miami and and show a little bit more flashes, and now you have a quarterback of the future that you got for the bargain. Yeah. I don't think it's a bad move for them.
Yeah. I mean, Anthony Richardson can be whatever we want him to be in our heads right now. It was a gamble that we can tell ourselves can work any way we want. So for a team that has literally nothing to lose and anything to gain, I'm not mad at it.
That's why I love this the most, bro. They have no money. They're completely resetting their entire franchise. They got so many new guys in the building, so many old guys out the building too. I love it. You have nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Yeah, you can get Anthony Richardson for this year, experiment, give him some opportunities, and then if he sucks, next year should be a good QB draft, and you should be a bad team. So you should have opportunity to go get whoever you want next year.
And even if it doesn't work out, he's going to be more fun than Tua. You know exactly what Tua is going to be at this point, and Tua's mistakes are like, oh my goodness, like it's just so much. The injury stuff with Anthony Richardson, along with the lack of development, obviously, are the two things that you will point at. But 1 year, $10.8 million, you save, and honestly might be as good a value, if not better, than paying Malik Willis $30 million. Yeah. So I'm cool with that.
All right. That is one free agent we want to see on every single NFL team. Next thing we are going to do, we have to talk about the NFL Combine. It just finished. You got to see a lot of guys running their underwear. Got to see a lot of rumors come out about who tested well in interviews, who didn't. Draft stocks rising, draft stocks falling. Really, the NFL Combine is a time for everybody in the NFL to come together and spread rumors. Lots of gossip was had. We're going to talk about that and all the biggest, storylines coming out of this about people's measurements and whoever was the winner and losers of the Combine. And I think it's only right we start with the one and only. One of the best new characters to be added into the NFL cinematic universe. We got to talk about this crazy motherfucker, Mekhi Lemon, and this interview he gave where he tried to seduce me.
Why is he looking at me like that?
I don't know.
What time are you on, bro?
He's got something on his mind.
Mekhi, who's one NFL player you model your game after or look up to?
This is so weird.
I'd probably say Amon-Ra.
Yeah, why?
Type of grit he plays with. Type of way he can have a positive impact, on the team without the ball in his hands.
In case you can't tell, I'm from California.
I cannot do that.
That strong ass California accent kills me. On top of the fucking staring into your soul. All I know is I need him on my team. It's not possible for my team specifically, but spiritually, I need him on my team.
He can definitely be on my fantasy team. I want my wide receivers to be some of the craziest people in the world.
And this was truly crazy. This was the biggest highlight of the Combine to me. There was a lot of rumors after this that apparently everybody was shitting on him, saying he did terrible in the interviews and came with a weird agenda to some teams and he came off strange to them. He's just a guy from LA.
That's all I was about to ask. Where the fuck is he from? He has to be LA because they talk like that and act like that over there.
He played at USC. I don't know if he's from LA for real, but he's certainly talking like he's from LA.
I looked it up. He went to high school in LA. He's born and raised in South LA.
Yeah. Makes sense. Some people say that sometimes the guys are these guys are so weird. He's just from LA.
Yeah.
Superstar. I've already decided.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Who's your off the top of your head, not to put you on the spot, but who's his NFL comparison to you?
People say Amon-Ra. That's why he said that too, because he's he's a stronger build guy that isn't a crazy burner down the field, a little stockier. He's 5'11", I think, and is a guy that should be able to win after the catch, play with some strength, but while still being good at the catch point and still being able to do all that stuff. People compare him a lot there.
Yeah, they both went to USC too, so it makes sense.
Yeah, and I like him a lot as a prospect already. So now that I know that he's fucking crazy and is a character, I need him on every single fantasy team I have.
Hell yeah.
Next news story coming out of that, outside of Mekhi Lemon being crazy, Ruben Bain has the smallest arms to ever be seen from an offensive lineman that would presumably go in the top 100 pick of the draft. 30 7/8 arms. It is not just short for an edge rusher. It is incomprehensibly small for someone that's going to be a top 10 pick in the draft. We have literally never seen it from a prospect of this caliber. That being said, he's the most productive edge rusher in college football last year. He was, by all accounts, one of the best players in college football. If he had long arms, he would be the number 2 pick easily. How do we feel about going with another tiny arm guy in the top after we saw Will Campbell?
It's fine.
I feel like you can get by with that as an edge, right?
No, it's the smallest ever. It's not nothing. It's the smallest ever from a player of this caliber.
I just realized my wingspan is larger than his.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
That's funny as hell.
It's okay. I don't know. I think for defenders, be unique. I think I'm okay because if you're rushing the passer, you have like you obviously know what you're gonna do. I would rather have the offensive tackle be the prototypical athlete with long arms and super strong and everything, because you need all of the tools in your bag to defend against whatever is coming at you. Whereas
this motherfucker kind of look like me. What the fuck?
That could be your brother. He was asked how he can still be the best player in this draft with the small arms. He said, because I'm a monster. Let's hear this.
Just because of my mindset, how I prepare myself day in and day out, how I stay in the building at all times, how I'm working day in and day out, and being the player that I am.
Yeah.
Because I'm a monster at my craft. Tough.
I love it.
Tough. But yeah, it is strange. He's thought of as more of a 3 or 5 technique guy, someone that could be in a 3-4 system, play a little bit more inside the tackles because of the stockiness and because of him presumably not having the bend and length to get around the edge quite as consistently as a more prototypically sized guard. So people are like wanting to see him play for like the Chiefs or something like that, and kind of like learn from Chris Jones, who he's not 1-to-1, he's not a pure defensive tackle, but he is kind of like in between body wise. I'm not going to say that I think tiny arms makes you incapable of being a great pass rusher. People commonly point to Brandon Graham as kind of the prototype for these short arm pass rushers. Brandon Graham was not a top 10 pick in the draft, so it's a little different when you're talking about getting premier draft capital from a position where length does undoubtedly matter for the same reason it matters for offensive linemen in the Will Campbell conversation. It's just, I guess, to the eye of the beholder of every team, do they trust the strengths and what they see on film to make up for it?
Dude, he's so big and explosive, so that's why I'm like, okay, short arms, that doesn't worry me as much as someone who plays on the offensive line. So
I'd draft him in the top 10.
I'd draft him into if I think I watched the film of him and I think he's incredible, I wouldn't let it stop me 100%. Like, he's off my draft board. Some teams do operate that way. In fact, a lot of teams do. A lot of NFL teams have benchmarks. The Cowboys are famous for this. They will not draft you if you're not a 90th percentile arm length guy. It's the same way teams have certain benchmarks for speed, that we just think it's a bare minimum. You have to do this in the same way that, like, you can't play center for me on my NBA team if you're not 6'9" or taller. That they won't even start the conversation. And, to each their own. I'm sure that works for the professional teams that do it for that reason. But I think I would say if you're debating him versus Arvell Reese or him versus whoever else you have in that number 3 pick or whatever, I'm not mad at disqualifying him from that pick and letting that be the tiebreaker with the arm length. But if you do think he's the second best player in the draft, just take him.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I would. He's a monster.
Dude, he's disgusting.
He's so powerful.
He's so big and, like, he moves anything and everything, bro. He's everywhere. Run stop.
You like watching him?
Yeah. He's fucking huge.
Yeah.
He's fucking huge.
Yeah, man.
He's a wide load.
Anytime he just...
And this is why I don't like the combine. this is why.
You know why I don't like the combine? Because this year's combine prospects were running the fastest 40-yard dashes of all time. Across positions, the fastest average 40 times at almost every single position this year. They're getting faster. Except they're not. This is because many guys in the combine are taking themselves out of many of the activities. They're picking and choosing where they go. Is this the fastest defensive back class of all time? No. The slow ones just aren't running. So the averages are inflated because the guys who know they will suck at it are deciding not to run. Jeremiah Love, Mekhi Lemon didn't run. Jeremiah Love did run, but he didn't do the agility cones. Mekhi Lemon did almost nothing. These guys are picking and choosing based on what they'll do well.
See,
the game is being lost.
I don't like that. This shit. If you enter this building and wear them damn tights, you doing all these drills. You can't pick and choose. Hell nah.
If you put the tights on, you do it all. Don't betray the tights.
Yeah,
the tights have honor.
Use the tights fully, bro. I ain't give you for nothing. Come
exactly.
On,
you're only gonna wear these tights once. Get the most amount of reps you can.
Yeah, man. That's bullshit.
But yeah, it is a problem a little bit. Like the game is being lost a little bit. And like I imagine if you're a team and you see a guy go out there, a wide receiver, and he doesn't want to run the 40-yard dash, I'm like, oh, okay. It's because you're slow. It's because you're scared. Because you want to do it at your pro day where you guys control the timers and you can be Fugazi and make the track 38.5 yards instead of 40. Like, you're hiding something.
One of the most like hilarious talking points about the whole timer thing is seeing how teams saw a player reach some crazy record high or whatever, and they're like, nah, I have my own timer. He did not run that.
Oh, yes. Pull up the Carnell Tate thing. Yeah, so Carnell Tate did run the 40-yard dash. He is the best receiver in this class with Jordan Tyson having injury concerns. He's not a burner. He's a 4.5 type receiver, which is good enough, but he's not insanely fast. He ran an official... what did he run in this? He ran a 4.52. Adam Schefter decided to do some PR, as he typically does. Ohio State wide receiver Carnell Tate, a potential top 10 pick, was timed by several NFL executives and GMs on Saturday with the 40 time in the range of 4.45 to 4.47. Although the combine registers official times, teams always conduct their own timing, and those measurements of some teams were lower than his clocked 4.52.
That's so crazy to me.
This
I
is
get
true.
it.
This is true. Teams do their own 40 times, and they care about that because they want consistency with when they do it the pro day. This is true. Every NFL player ever. The fact that he tweeted this for Carnell Tate, he said, "Yes, Carnell Tate's agent, I will do your bidding, and I won't have a problem with it."
And this is why I'm okay with dudes not running the 40.
Okay.
Because when you said to introduce that, you said Carnell Tate, the best wide receiver in this class. And then now we're talking about, 40 times, and we're talking about the difference in 0.05 seconds. And obviously this stuff like matters a little bit, but if you've seen my tape and you have watched me and you say I'm the best receiver in this draft, and because I'm running straight for 40 yards, which is this specific skill, almost never happens on like a play-to-play basis. I have to do so many other things to get open, or depending on what the play calls for me to do. If you think I'm the best, then I'm the best, and you should just draft me based off of that. So I'm not going to give you this other thing just because I know that for this specific measurable that is overrated for wide receivers is like that might take my draft stock. I'm not going to do it.
But yeah, Carnell Tate did it because so the combine is mostly a mental thing, I think. It's mostly about coaches and GMs and scouts being able to be around the players, observe them, see their habits, see
just
other
mess
people,
with them.
and do all this and like get an idea for who they are as people. I think now we're at the point where because so many players are opting not to do this, like yes, I think every GM probably understands. They've seen the same tweets that the fastest 40-yard dash receivers of all time almost all suck ass. Santana Moss is the only one to run under 4.3 to have a 1,000-yard season. Most of these guys are buns. They know 40-yard times don't define a receiver, right? But it's an input that if you're willing to run it, even though you know this because you want to go out there and be the best and like show I'm athletic, versus a guy who really has to try to catch you, doesn't want to do it. Like that's some kind of mental input, I think.
Maybe. I think I don't know.
It's all everything is something at the combine.
And that's the problem. Where I do think for a majority of the things that people are doing, it's not anything.
Yeah.
Like
but you know what I mean though? Like even outside, like they know that it's not something in terms of measurable, but you learn some stuff about guys.
And but that's how we get into a situation where guys are coming into the combine, and even a lack of evidence now turns into evidence for whatever you want to create, for whatever narrative you want to create about this player for this team. And so if guys are like, I honestly would prefer, do not like, you go up, do your measurables, how tall you are, how much you weigh. For other guys, bro, I'm not running, I'm not jumping, I'm not doing anything. Like I'm just not gonna do it. I would respect that and just completely opting out of it. And I'll do it I either may do it at my pro day, or I'm just not gonna do it at all.
Okay.
Not a competitor. Doesn't want it bad enough.
Nah, I respect not doing anything.
If that's your bag, I'd respect that.
Yeah. Okay.
Fernando Mendoza's bag is bars, and he said, "I'm unemployed. I have no job."
Yo, he's gonna drop some of the greatest tweets or greatest quotes of all time in the league, bro. Oh real as hell.
The lack of self-awareness is something that you need from a great player, because if you know what the internet is gonna do with that graphic, with that specific quote, you cannot have 2 weeks off.
Nope.
You can't have 2 bad
ball
weeks.
every time. Let's talk about some of the people that stood out for their measurements. Some guys who won the combine. Kenyon Sadiq had one of the best days ever by a tight end at the combine. 40-yard dash of 4.39, the fastest ever by a tight end, faster than Vernon Davis. 43.5 vertical jump, second best ever by a tight end. Broad jump, 11 foot 1 inches, third best ever. Welcome to the top 15 picks in the draft, Kenyon Sadiq.
Good grief, bro. This guy's a demon.
He really is a demon. He's like 6'3", kind of compact tight end, kind of built more like a wide receiver, a little shorter than like the Brock Bowers type of receiving tight ends. Actually can block. People kind of pigeonhole him as like not being a blocker because he's that smaller receiver guy. Can block a little bit. Naturally, the size will be an issue. He's a demon. That's the best way to grab him.
I just said that I don't care about 40 times. 4.39 is like, all right, man. Like, listen, it's kind of crazy.
While weighing like 235.
Exactly. Being that built, that stout, having that athleticism, that type of leaping ability, like he just doesn't sound like a real player, like at all. What do you mean he's a tight end? He's everything on the field, bro.
And this is how we get Kyle Pitts.
Fuck, man. I hope not.
I hope not. But this is how it happens.
Yo,
I pray to God Kenyon Sadiq falls to 22. I've been wanting Ione, the guard from Penn State, the whole time to go to the Chargers. Mike McDaniel with a 4.39 musclehead tight end like Kenyon Sadiq. It's going to change Justin Herbert's broke ass life.
And the tackles are coming back. And you still got McConkey.
And I got a first round pick running back that's waiting to be unleashed in year 2. We're going to change his broke ass life.
Hey, man, if they don't make the AFC title game.
Notice we didn't say anything about defense.
Yeah.
Bums.
Notice we didn't say a center's name or a right guard or a left guard.
Don't be scared of expectation now.
Speaking of people who won the draft for being athletic freaks, last week I told you guys one of my favorite prospects in this draft, Sonny Styles. I accidentally said he went to Georgia. I was thinking of CJ Allen. Ohio State linebacker, off-ball linebacker, 6'5" demon. Also won this day. He is 6'5", the same size as Calvin Johnson. 244, 3 pounds lighter than Derrick Henry. 43.5-inch vertical jump, the same as Nate Robinson's max verts. 4.46 40 time, the same as Bijan Robinson, and the same broad jump as Julio Jones. He is really the biggest storyline of this draft because he, as an inside linebacker, has ran and jumped his way into number 2 overall pick in the draft conversations.
Man, in the best way possible. This is Mr. Kadoosh man now, man.
Facts.
In the best way possible.
Yeah, these are my favorite tweets to come out from the combine is whenever you compare him to like another great player. Now it's like you just have this like Frankenstein image of taking all the best parts of all
Kratos.
of all like the best players ever and just put it into one person. It's like,
But seeing the basketball part
real?
of it, seeing Nate Robinson is just like hilarious because you're pulling from cross sport. It's hilarious.
And the cool part of him, why I think he's getting the hype of like maybe number 2 pick in the draft, is because it fully matches what you watch on tape. Like he is an athlete on the field. Like the way he runs around at that size already felt like one of the most promising linebacker prospects in a long time. And then to see it all match the combine, I've seen people say, "Hey, though, is this the next Fred Warner?" This might be.
You can. And one of the another lesson that we every single year, regardless of who wins the Super Bowl, everybody's gonna take like 3 to 5 things that they did and be like, well, this is what the league is now. You will see that with the Seahawks and seeing they had a very versatile defensive back in Nick Eaton, and he was able to be absolutely everywhere on the field and play so many positions because he's an amazing athlete. And now people are going to go out and say, who are the best athletes that we can have? Can we use them in this position and in this position? And do you have the capabilities of doing that? And Sonny Styles is looking at that and saying, oh, yeah, we can ask you to do absolutely anything on the field. And all of your combine stuff is awesome. It matches, like you said, matches the tape. This is what people want now from defenders, especially once you get further and further from the line.
Yep. And what's cool is it runs in the genes. His brother, Lorenzo Styles Jr., was also at the combine, ran a 4.27 40-yard dash, the fastest among safeties this season.
Good grief.
Whatever they're putting in their genes is remarkable.
4.27 is insane, man.
4.27 and 4.46.
Oh, cry, man.
These guys can move.
I'm assuming you saw that one tweet where someone referenced his dad, or they showed a picture of these two in between their
we do
dad.
have that.
And I'm not gonna lie, the first time I saw that picture, they got me.
Yeah, the one with his dad.
And listen, you're not the only person who got.
You're not the only person that got. Who else got? Pat McAfee fell victim to AI on his show because people showed this picture of Lorenzo Styles, their dad, former NFL player, looking like the mountain from Game of Thrones.
This looks mad real, bro. His head look a little small, like he looks like a little thumb, but it looks real.
And now if you go over to the side, the real picture is this.
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah. Zoom out. Still a big guy, but, not bigger than Sonny, who's gigantic. I think his dad was a cornerback in the NFL. So, pro athlete genes, they go far.
Yeah, this happened at like 6'9". He's just brawn in this picture.
I
like
know. He's rated up. What?
That's Jalen Duren.
He looks like a prime LeVar Ball.
6'9" prime LeVar.
Yeah.
Dude, he's gigantic. That literally looks like the mountain from Game of Thrones.
I know.
And
He's so big. Now he looks tiny. Now he looks unimpressive. Former NFL player. Now he looks like a kid.
That's like a dude. That's funny, man.
But it makes sense. Like, listen, everybody in that family looks just athletic.
And what's cool is it also goes down to the name. Sonny Styles' real name is Alex. Sonny is a nickname. His name his mom shared this NFL Network. His temper was so fiery. So as a child, we nicknamed him Sonny after Sonny from The Godfather.
You can't have this much lore behind you. You can't show up to the combine and outperform everybody. You can't have a nickname that is now just your regular name, and it's because you were such a hothead. All of this just keeps lining up. You're cool, you're cool, you're cool. You're going to be a great player. It's in your destiny. I'm sorry. You are, forget Mendoza, number 1 overall pick. I have to do it.
He could go number 2. It's not crazy.
Maybe.
It's crazy for an off-ball linebacker to get that because, positional value is such a thing.
Mm.
He could be
But
number 2.
I don't care if I'm getting a guy that I am 80, obviously crapshoot, but like 85% sure that he's going to be an all-pro. And in my specific room, I think when I draft this guy, I'm getting Fred Warner. I'm just getting one of the best linebackers of a generation.
Yeah.
In a redraft, I take Fred Warner first overall. Like I would consider that. I would take him at 2.
I'm glad you mentioned that because positional value will be the name of this draft cycle. The best 3 players in this draft, debatably, are Sonny Styles, Jeremiah Love, and Caleb Downs. A running back, a safety, and an off-ball linebacker. 3 positions that have been devalued because they get paid less. They're less impactful play to play, so typically they fall in the draft. Those are the 3 best guys in terms of like elite, blue chip, all things equal, talented players. So we're gonna have a lot of debates about where that positional value thing goes.
100%.
Speaking of Caleb Downs, a little bit of a unfortunate headline here. Caleb Downs was flagged this week with a partially torn meniscus at the combine. There's also concern about a possible degenerative ACL, which feels very similar to the Will Johnson situation last year where he was a top corner in the draft and fell to the second round because of similar issues. This would be devastating to who should be an instant all-pro player.
Yes.
That's sick, man.
I saw one tweet that said Harry Roseman put the hit out so that he can get Caleb Downs to drop. Yeah, obviously, like you hope that this is not true, but it is. The Will Johnson saga last year was super interesting of just seeing how far he's gonna fall. It's like, okay, who's gonna take the chance? Who's gonna do it? Because whenever he is on the field, he's nice. Yeah. Right. Will Johnson is a really good player. So I do think that in certain situations and for certain teams, if you're able to get Caleb Downs at 15, at 20, depending on if he really, really falls that far, that's crazy.
We have a new most athletic quarterback of all time. Arkansas QB Taylon Green posted the best numbers at the NFL Combine in the vertical jump, broad jump, and 40-yard dash by a quarterback since 2003. The only quarterback to run a faster 40-yard dash than him in the history of the Combine is Michael Vick. He ran a 4.36.
Been known about him. He's disgusting. I've played with him on NCAA multiple times.
25 legend.
He's disgusting.
Dude.
Yeah. You know what? I'll draft him. I'll take him.
Hell fucking yeah, bro. Can you imagine what they were doing to people back then, like, 2 years ago?
What do you mean what they were doing to people?
I said 2 to 3 years ago.
What are they doing to people? Tell me.
Him and Ashton Genty when they were teammates in Boise, bro. That's what I'm saying. Just like running up the gut every single goddamn time. What insane. Like,
I didn't even know he went to Boise.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more athletic than Jalen Monroe. He got drafted in the 3rd round for being athletic. I wonder.
That was ridiculous, too. Yeah, I think in the 3rd round, that entire draft was like, it was Cam Ward and everybody else. Yeah. And so at a certain point, I can understand.
Well, guess what this draft is?
Why you do it?
Guess what this draft is?
Fernando
Mendoza and everybody else. A huge gap. Ty Simpson, Michael, 1st round. Other than that, everybody else.
It's in 3rd round, Dolphins?
I don't know where. So he's like the craziest athlete I've ever seen at a quarterback. Can't throw. Like, I mean, he can throw. He's a college quarterback, but like for NFL standards, very, very inaccurate. So he'll get drafted. I think this got him into the point where he'll be a top 5 round pick. Very curious how this goes, though.
How many more years will Josh Allen get people paid? Now, I think if it was a Josh Allen situation, we would be talking about him going in day 2 of like 2nd and 3rd round. I'm not sure if that's necessarily his destiny, but if you do think that it's Mendoza, big gap, and then everybody else, why not?
Yeah.
And why not do the thing that people didn't do with Anthony Richardson? And like if you're the Rams,
hell yes. Hell yeah, I'm doing this if I'm the Rams. Stafford got like what? Like
2 more years left. We can do that.
Yeah. Well, he's a total shot in the dark. We'll see if teams decide he can throw or not, but it's definitely quite the question mark. We also have a new most athletic running back prospect of all time. Per RES Football, RES scores are basically a report card that measure your athleticism in your measurables across all kinds of variables relative to the rest of NFL history. This goes back to 1987. Mike Washington Jr. is number 1 of 2,115 on his RAS score with a perfect 10 out of 10 score, running back from Arkansas. He ran a 4.33 40-yard dash and broke that in tears because he just realized he ran himself into the top 3 rounds, maybe top 2 rounds of the NFL draft.
He just made himself so much goddamn money.
He changed his fucking life with one sprint. And look at this measurables. 223, ran a 4.33.
See, I knew that.
39 vertical.
I was running the wishbone, the triple option with Arkansas. You
see that by him too. 4.33, 6 foot, 223. This is an athletic demon. I've heard talks of him might being the second running back off the board potentially in this draft class. Only one is going to go first round. After that, we're looking at day 2 for the rest of running backs. Mike Washington could go anywhere from like the 2 to 4th running back off the draft. This is an outlandish RAS score.
Yeah, I think for a lot of the teams, like when we talk about the Chiefs, and if you actually want to spend a top 10 pick on a running back, if that feels a little bit too high, you do have good options on day 2 to go out and replenish that running back depth. And if they got Mike Washington Jr. instantly, the most athletic running back that they've had in years. Yeah. And it
yeah. Exactly. Anybody's ever had in years.
Exactly. I mean,
you could walk in that building. Those are the same thing.
Yeah. They had Jamal Charles a long time ago. He was crazy, but that would going from Pacheco and Kareem Hunt to this
to a 10 RAS score.
It's crazy. Different.
Yeah, and I can't attest yet how good he is, but athleticism wise, top of the mark. Mm-hmm. Last thing before we end this segment, a little PFF first round mock draft after the combine, which I think is pretty in line with consensus right now. What stands out to you guys here? What teams are you interested in when you see this? I'll read off the top 10. Fernando Mendoza, Arvell Reese, Francis Moaga, Sonny Styles, Carnell Tate, Monroe Freeling, Ruben Bain Jr., Jeremiah Love, Caleb Banks at 9, Caleb Downs at 10.
Okay.
What stands out? Honestly, I think the Jeremiah Love at 8. Like his slotting is gonna be the most interesting thing to me, because after the Saints and after the Chiefs, there's not really a team that like needs a running back. And so if those two teams decide, hey, we actually want a different player here, a different position, does he fall super down to somebody then at like 18 get ultra aggressive and is like, actually, we're gonna trade up to go get Jeremiah Love? I don't think that's gonna happen. But wherever he's at, that's really just like, interesting.
Yeah, for sure. I also I'm a fan of the Bengals and what they're doing with, or if they do it, of course. Caleb Downs thing is mad interesting. They, of course, need all the help that they can get. Go ahead and give DJ Turner more fucking help as well. So that's
DJ
solid.
Turner help.
Yeah. Anybody, bro.
Yeah, I think that would be a blessing for them to get not generational, but a hopefully instant Pro Bowl type caliber defender, even if it is at a position of less value or whatever, assuming the health thing is good. That would be a godsend to them out there in the secondary.
Yeah. Plus, the Cowboys having 2 first-round picks here.
Yes, in this scenario, they go Dylan Thiemann, who's an extremely athletic safety from Oregon at number 12, and then they double back at 20 with Avion Terrell. So they go full secondary.
Which, very fair, very needed. And if they did what we were talking about earlier, where free agency, you address defense in terms of like your front 7, and then you draft these young secondary players, that's a team where now, if you had Devin Lloyd and then these 2 players, that's a solid team. You have Quinnen Williams. That you can do some things in the NFC with a roster like that.
And we got Mansour Delane at cornerback from LSU going to the Rams in this mock. Again, if they get a cornerback room that's decent, they can win the Super Bowl. I see Omar Cooper Jr. there at their second pick at 29. Fuck that. Give me another cornerback.
I see Kenyon Sadiq at 27 to the 49ers, which feels unfair given Kyle Shanahan and Kenyon Sadiq.
That's ridiculous.
And in a year where George Kittle is not there, and they don't have, like, you have CMC, crazy pass catcher. Your wide receivers aren't amazing, but now you just have so many just other weird pieces that can be utilized in so many ways. That feels a little bit unfair.
That'd be nasty. Yeah. I'd be shocked if he falls at 27. Like in this one, they have the Chargers picking Olavega Ione, who's also thought to be in that top class I was telling you guys, with those position players that aren't in premier positions but are thought to be the best ones in the draft. Ione's also up there. He's just a guard.
So right now at 19, they have the Panthers taking CJ Allen. If you were the Panthers, you going tight end, you going linebacker?
I'm not familiar yet with how good CJ Allen is. But I know he's a off-ball linebacker. People have hearkened to Roquan Smith. I'm not mad at it if they go linebacker. Obviously, the linebacker core is fucking garbage.
Yeah.
But man, Sadiq would excite me.
Yeah, I just how
Sadiq
high
would
can we
move
push
me.
Sadiq up this
and
board?
Tet would be disgusting.
So who's the highest person that could pick Kenyon Sadiq? The Dolphins aren't going to do it because they have no. I mean, the Chiefs. If Travis Kelce retired, they could just pick Sadiq and go the luxury pick instead of running back. That's not impossible.
Sadiq at 9. I feel like Sadiq at 9
Could the Commanders?
is even more
Yeah.
rich than Jeremiah Love at 9.
Sure, but it's not impossible. That's the highest case, I think. If Travis Kelce were to retire, it wouldn't be bewildering.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be mad at them if they did that. I wouldn't be like, you sold the draft.
I
Cowboys
thought
don't
about
need
the
it.
Commanders for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, nah, that's a little bit too much for them.
Especially if Ruben Bain is there. They're going to do that.
Exactly.
Imagine the Ravens at him at 14. They need offensive line help, so Spencer Fano's a perfectly fine pick, but getting Kenyon Sadiq there would be sick.
Vikings.
Actually, no, they just extended Andrews. Not going to do that.
Vikings. Lions. They hate Laporta now. just double back with another insane athlete there.
I think Chargers is very possible. And so is the Eagles.
Hopefully.
God, I hope he's
Nah,
not legal.
please just take Proctor and
Call it a
I don't mind it. Just take a tackle and let's get on with our day.
Okay. We got the Bears getting a defensive interior lineman. That makes sense. Everything. This is a pretty good mock, I think. Everything about this makes sense. I'm not mad at any of them.
All right. Sounds good.
And there we go. That's the first mock draft we've seen post NFL Combine. And that's the end of our Combine discussion. Next thing we are going to do, let's play some games. We are going to do what we did last week. We are going to draft an NFL team and try to go 17-0 and see if we can build the best NFL team possible.
Please.
Oh my gosh! Last week we got cooked, bro. We had to take like 2 attempts, bro, and we never do that. We usually just like first take it.
Yep. So here we are. You guys know how this works. Quarterback, running back, tight end, 2 wide receivers, offensive line, coach, and defense. We have to do everything we can to build a perfect team. Be sold. Hit that randomizer. Who's the first team? Spin it.
First team.
Please.
Tennessee Titans, bro.
Fuck.
Again.
Coaching staff.
Coaching staff.
Coaching
Again.
staff.
2 weeks in a row, we're stuck with Robert Saleh.
All right, balls. Show us how bald your head is.
Okay, Robert Saleh. Who's team 2?
Team 2.
Come on.
Fingers fucking crossed, bro. Please give me a defense. That's what really needs to save us.
Buccaneers. We could take Baker, I guess.
Shoot. Nah, I think
No,
we do
I
better
think
than
we
Baker.
take Bucky Irving.
I think we take their line. We got Tristan Wirfs. We could do worse. It's not the best line in the league, but it's not the worst.
Sure.
They had so many injuries last year. All right.
Yeah,
we'll
say
do
they're
it.
all healthy. We got one of the best tackles in the game. Let's go Bucks line.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah, Tampa line.
But that's not bad. I'm not mad.
I'm
at
not
that, bro.
feeling good about this right now.
I hope we have an astounding defense, bro. Please.
All right, Mahomes, come on. Come carry us.
Dolphins.
Oh my
Damn.
God. Oh my God.
I guess who once again get A-Chain. It's the same team as last week.
Yeah. Yeah, we're taking A-Chain at running back.
This is bullshit, bro.
I got it. You can't spell A-Chain.
That's not how I was gonna spell it.
Next team.
Please give me a defense.
Falcons.
Okay, give me a defense.
Can we do better than Falcons defense?
I don't know, but
I don't know.
We also did this last
Oh,
year.
pick
You
Drake
want-
London.
Okay, or Bijan.
We already picked running back.
Oh fuck, I forgot. Damn.
Drake a wide receiver?
Yeah.
Drake's not bad.
That's cool.
I feel like we could do better though, but
No, I mean Drake's one of the top 10 receivers.
Yeah, that's cool.
okay.
We got 2 of them coming. Next up. Oh, Cowboys. Pickens.
Should we take Pickens or should
Dak.
we lock down just a solid quarterback at this point? Just
Dak
take
is top 10. I feel good with Dak.
We have 4 tries left. You don't think we get a quarterback as good as Dak?
Yeah, I think I'm fine with that.
If we get Pickens, we lock in him and Drake. That's like amazing.
you know what? That's 2 top 10 receivers. I'm fine with that too. Why not? Let's go
All
ahead
right,
and get
trust
Pickens.
Yeah, I don't know if we should trust me. Last time this didn't go well with the offensive line thing. Okay.
We solidified an elite core.
Come on.
Or elite at something at
Quarterback, tight end, defense left. Colts.
Tight end, Tyler Warren.
Okay.
Cool.
Warren
Cool.
at tight end.
Cool.
That works.
Cool. One of the best in the game. Let's do it.
Defense and QB, the 2 most important things debatably. Where are we going?
Shit. Yo, this is really.
Raiders. The Raiders haunt us.
Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah, I guess we're taking Mendoza.
Can we just claim him already?
Yeah, we know.
He's not a Raider yet.
We know.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
fuck, we're taking Fernando Mendoza. We're looking into the future. We're taking Mendoza and we're solidifying him with a stat cast around him. Who is running our defense?
Yo, we always pick defense last.
I know. Fuck. Bills.
Can't stop
We
the
should have
run.
went Josh Allen. We could have had Josh.
This was supposed to be 17-0.
I was right about punting quarterback to the end. Bills defense.
Run this back.
You do it again?
Run this back.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't keep starting off with the Titans.
Fucking
We can't
Mendoza,
keep
man.
doing it.
Ah, man. The Titans always cook us. The fucking Miami Dolphins always cook us too, man.
This hasn't gone perfect a single time. Let's see if we can go. First team up.
Please.
Come on.
Is this better?
Raiders again. I'm going to fucking scream.
All right, Ashton.
Genty.
No,
Oh, no,
are
Bowers,
y'all
Bowers,
crazy?
Bowers.
Yeah, Bowers.
Oh, yeah, fine.
I was like, hold on. Jets
Welcome
wouldn't
to
have
the
been too
team,
bad.
regardless.
Next up, Dolphins. Dude, every single time we're going to get Devon A-Chain.
This is a completely different site, too, as well.
We're going to get A-Chain every time. We love the Dolphins in this house.
I don't like this.
Okay. Cardinals. We already picked tight end. Their defense isn't bad, but they've been injured.
You know what? We trust Mike LaFleur and the changes that he's about to institute.
No, we don't.
What? Where do you want to go?
I guess we can't go. Okay, fuck it. Cardinals coaches.
Ew.
All right. First time head coach. Nobody's ever seen him call a play a day in his life.
And
Actually,
you know
he
what?
has. But
You know what? That is the perfect coaching staff for a hypothetical team.
okay, there we go. It
I
could
like
be
it.
anything. Broncos.
Defense.
Defense.
Easy.
Okay.
I love it.
But we're getting the same teams every time. We had Broncos defense last week. Okay. Broncos defense. Can't go wrong.
I like this a lot more.
Cardinals again. Double dipping Cardinals is disgusting. We're not going to go offensive line. Do you want to go Michael Wilson over Marvin Harrison?
Michael Wilson. would
Wide
be that
receiver
bad.
too?
Listen, man.
He was cooking.
He was on track towards the later of the season for like an
Put
insane
Michael
yardage.
Wilson on the board.
Kyler Murray's still here.
We are not.
Fuck no.
All right. Michael Wilson, wide receiver 2. Let's go.
Ooh, this team is so mad.
Murray's not going to be on the team in 2 weeks.
I suppose we could do worse. 49ers. We have wide receiver, O-line, and QB. Are we rocking with Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy. Nope.
I don't want to go.
Nope.
Michael Wilson and Jawan Jennings.
Hell nah.
Welcome.
I guess we're taking the Rams for 49ers offensive line?
Yeah, but it's like
I suppose so.
This is not good.
Okay,
we need a
whatever.
QB to save us, bro.
QB and wide receiver. Colt. Saints, great. Chris Olave, welcome to the team. I fucking guess.
Wow.
Quarterback, who brings us together?
Hey!
Patrick Mahomes, okay.
Woo!
You know what? He would win the Super Bowl with this.
Ironically enough, this is the best team we had.
Listen,
actually
honestly,
good.
Patrick Mahomes and the Broncos defense, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Mahomes, A-Chain, Bowers, Olave, Wilson, 49ers offensive line, Cardinals coaching staff, and Broncos defense.
Suddenly, I feel so much better about
I don't
this
know what
team.
Cardinals coaching staff means, but I'm with it.
Suddenly
We
we're
got Mahomes.
17-0. Suddenly we got it right.
Yeah.
Look at us. Everything works out in the end.
Shout Mahomes, man.
Pat, I would never doubt you.
That's my goat.
Yeah, we're 12-5.
Next thing we are going to do today, we're going to talk about NFL statues.
Okay.
Not only are we going to talk about NFL statues, we are going to see the greatest NFL statues of all time. B Souls has put together a list. We are going to react to them, and we are going to grade them A through F on how good you think the statue is.
Okay.
Yes,
How much
yes.
respect it pays to the player it defines.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's the first one, Tom Brady, the GOAT.
Hey,
Okay. Brand new statue. One of the better ones.
This shit is huge, bro. I saw it in person.
Glaze.
oh, you took a picture with it?
Yeah.
Did you kiss,
Glaze.
did you kiss his toes?
Yeah.
Glaze. Yeah, I did.
We got to give it an A. It's a great statue. The size is cool. The pose is cool. It looks like Tom Brady. They made him look a little jacked, a little brolic. Kind of looks like Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
But it's a good statue.
This guy's just a goat at everything. There's some. I feel like we are in an age of bad statues, and then Brady just comes out. He's like, "This is actually how you make a statue." We want A here.
Bro, is NFL statues way better than NBA statues? I think it. I
Probably.
think so.
We're starting one for one. A good one to begin with. Who's up next?
Ray Lewis.
Tough.
Tough as fuck.
Very tough. He kind of looks white.
A little bit because on the statue you don't get to see the texture of the hair. So he just has low hair, and it's just like, what's going on here? But this is very, very nice.
Mouth wide open, yelling. He's in the perfect pose too. I like it.
Mouth wide open.
Exactly. He is
the way he likes it.
All right.
Like you said, perfect pose. He does look Matt Brolick here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going A.
Biceps just like busting out his fucking jersey. Yeah, bro, it's tough.
Hey, this man loves Ray Lewis.
This
is great. Embodies Ray Lewis. Another A. Back-to-back great ones to start.
Yeah, so far NFL is much better
cooking.
than NBA.
NBA, take fucking notes, man.
He's showing his W. Dwayne Wade could never relate.
Yep. Next up.
Anthony Barr.
A sandwich?
It's a statue.
Is that tomatoes for lips?
That's actually kind of hard.
Oranges on his ears? This is crazy.
Is that a bell pepper as like the shoulder? This is cool.
This statue is
Why
perishable.
are we lying? This is not cool.
Have you ever had yourself made out of a sandwich?
I'm good.
You can't talk about them. You can't discuss.
Has your
this.
face ever been flatbread? Don't think
It
so.
hasn't.
Yo, I would
Exactly.
bite the fuck out of his forehead. Right now. I'm starving. Spray a little mayonnaise on his head. Yeah. You don't stand a chance against me.
First he was going crazy over Ray Lewis's mouth. Now he's eating Anthony Barr.
Hey,
Crazy
man.
day for you.
Hey, man. You showing me these during Ramadan. I'm having temptations. I'm looking at them differently now.
My whole
Well,
opinion, Anthony
what
Barr.
about this next dude?
Yeah, this is an F. This is horrible. Oh my God,
Marcus
another
Mariota.
sandwich?
Yo, are those sardines on his head? What's on his head?
Was this a
Ew.
promotion?
No, they just did this.
I hope so.
Ew.
Dude, he
this
looks
don't
crazy.
even look like him. This is actually bad.
He looks so white. He looks scary. He looks bleached.
High key.
Dude, he looks like the woman from Shrek.
If Subway brought this back and you can like submit your own picture,
Oh, no.
people would do that.
Oh, no. I'd pay mad money.
No,
for
they
that.
wouldn't. What do you mean people would do that?
I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, if we did this,
Be
like,
creative for like 2 seconds right now.
Yeah.
People would do that.
What do you mean people would do that? Nobody's signing up to get themselves
Like
made out of
regular
sandwich.
people? Is that what you're
yes.
saying?
Yes,
Could
like-
you imagine pulling up to
That's
this?
not a good business.
Yes. Can you imagine pulling up to this to your little brother's future high school graduation?
And
Just like a
horrifying
sandwich
everybody.
of him.
And
Yes.
scarring them.
He'd be, your brother would be like, "This is so fucking awesome, bro."
Man, give me a gift card. What the fuck?
One little kid thinks a sandwich face is awesome. It's a sandwich.
And that's what's wrong with kids these days, man.
I'm saying, man, go outside.
Exactly.
Eat a little, live a little.
Fuck, bro.
This is another F. This is scary.
Maybe do both.
Avocado shoulders.
He looks like he's wearing a Michael Myers mask.
Nah, I would do this.
Oh my God, Jarvis
Yo,
Jones.
Subway just be doing this, man.
They made the dreads. This is so cool. This is so cool.
How many of these are there?
I don't know, but I rock
Dude,
with
is
this
that
very
sourdough
heavy.
for
Yes.
chest?
He said, yeah.
There's 10.
Sandwich bodies.
These boys are bored.
Bored.
It's the whole video.
This is so cool.
This is good. This is actually like an
I
A.
like this. At this point, now we're just rating how good Subway did of making the sandwich statue.
And actually, this looks like the most edible sandwich too.
Yeah,
I think it looks the most human, so I think it looks the least edible.
I'm gonna go A.
Okay.
This paper bag, you'll be fine.
Somehow RG3 failed here.
RG3.
Oh my God, this is scary as fuck.
That's an
Yo,
F.
this looks like Michael Jackson. What the
This looks like a puppet from Victorious.
hell? What the fuck, man?
Puppet from Victoria.
Rex.
If Rex had a black friend.
Yeah, this okay. So I'm assuming that this one was done first, and that they learned from this specific one and they made the other ones. Because RG3 was before. He was before
Anthony Barr.
He was before Barr. He was before Mariota. So I'm gonna say RG3 was ground zero for the sandwich statues, and then they got better.
Dude, how do you like develop the skill to make statues? How do you find out that you're good
Also,
at making sandwiches?
and did they outsource this, or were the people who were already working there
Yes.
have a hidden talent?
You think
Exactly.
a 16-year-old Mexican teenager working at Subway is out there making RG3's face? He's a sandwich artist.
Yeah,
There's talent everywhere in the world.
that's
you know?
crazy, bro.
What are they using for the
That-
hair? Is that chili peppers?
I think so.
Like dried
But yeah,
peppers?
that's like that's like being like, oh, only the best artists are in artist school. No, there's somebody just
It's
random
Subway.
Yeah,
out there,
crazy.
just making art, just living life that has this talent.
I wonder how he's living right now.
This is horrifying. F minus.
yeah, this is terrible. F. This is
Everything
the
about
worst
this
one.
is scary. It looks like, oh, you know what it looks like? What was that cartoon with the animation that people said looks like James Charles? Is that from Charles Webb or something?
I have no idea what
The
you're
white
talking
face. Hold on, I
A
gotta find
Bug's
it.
Life?
Is it from Bug's Life?
about. A white face cartoon.
Hold on, you guys will see what I mean.
With 1 hour of orientation, this can be you as well. You submit that application
It looks like
online.
this guy.
Oh, there's Bugs Life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
This guy from Bug's Life.
Yeah, it does.
Looks like this.
Fucking nightmarish, man.
Who is this?
That's crazy.
F. Get it out of my face.
Peyton Manning.
Got
was
that
good
bucket on
series.
his head.
Yeah, can't even see his face.
That big ass bucket helmet. The little...
This is the first non-A for a real statue.
He looks old. He's like grumpy old man. Like he has no teeth.
Yeah, I'm going
Gummy.
B minus. Everything else looks kind of solid, but I do feel like you should be able to see the person's face on the statue.
I kind of like that there's like wrinkles on the jersey and it like
You know why they couldn't do that?
Why?
His forehead was too big. They couldn't.
It would be
They-
a cartoon. Be
Yeah,
character.
they can't set him up like
oh,
Nailing the
okay.
proportions would be difficult.
Oh,
that. It would
okay.
have been tough. So they had to have the statue.
Well, I'll give you an A+ for sensitivity to Peyton Manning's forehead.
Okay.
Imagine if they made like a small one and everyone would just be tapping Peyton Manning's forehead. That'd be crazy.
Like necking somebody for good luck.
Little bro. All right. Next up, Walter Payton, Soldier Field.
Okay.
That helmet does look like it's made out of leather. It looks solid, even though that he played without a leather helmet. So I might have to dock it a little bit. The way he's holding the ball is cool. I like when running backs, when you are not getting 5 points of contact and you're not really securing the ball, and you let everybody know, I'm just out here doing stuff. to be forever cemented like that, I'm with that.
Tough. A.
Shout out Walter Payton.
Salute. All right. Next up,
Y'all don't care about Walter Payton.
Curly Lambeau.
Okay, his hair does look curly.
He's pointing.
What's Lambo? Is this guy Italian?
I gotta do more research on it.
Let me find out.
My
I have
ball
no
knows
idea.
a Lambo
Yeah, I
is
don't
not peak.
know what Lambo is.
I think he is.
I think BEAU feels French, but like I don't know what
His name is Earl Louis Lambeau.
His name was Earl. He's from here.
because he is from here, but he does look like he could make a fire Sunday sauce.
Sunday sauce. Early life in college. He's from Wisconsin.
Was he a QB?
Oh, he's of Belgian descent.
Oh, okay.
Belgian descent.
Okay.
It's a good statue though. There's a nice detail on the face. I'm sure it's one of the oldest ones.
You see
Age
the
well.
pants? They got the pleats on the pants too.
Tough.
Tough.
A.
That's nice detail.
They respect the wardrobe. A+.
There you go.
I'm with this.
And
Yo, NFL is really they really have their statue game up.
They have
Dude,
respect
it's
for their
top
legends.
tier.
yeah, when I was
Top
doing
tier.
research, now that we're well past it, they're so much better than the NBA. The NBA is kind of embarrassing.
It's
I
not
know.
even close.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not even close.
Next up, we have Kyler Murray.
Got a statue?
He looks Latino.
In Oklahoma. at the college.
He looks like the Karate Kid.
He does.
This is actually a bad statue.
Is it?
This don't look like him in the face at all.
It looks.
This looks like a paid actor.
It's him in a Tubi movie.
Yeah, it's his biopic or something.
Yeah, it's a Hulu show about Kyler Murray's life.
Darman Kyler Murray.
Dar man is ridiculous.
Darman.
It is crazy because right there in the corner, he's right there in the picture, and so you can see like his hair is obviously different, and it doesn't look the
It's
same.
not him.
Yeah, like, he looks like like Muhammad Ali in the face.
Yeah.
Nothing
Patrick
like
Mahomes'
Kyler
hair.
Murray. But the body's cool. It looks small.
Yeah. It's a little too
Body's
big, but yeah.
Proportions are cool.
Was he
See,
good enough to get a statue? I don't know, ball.
He won a Heisman there.
Basically an MVP trophy.
Yeah.
It's enough to get a statue. Okay.
I guess so. A lot of these big schools like Oklahoma, they have a lot of money. They respect their legends. It helps with recruiting.
Yeah.
So like big up the guys that have been here.
Okay.
I'll give this a solid C+. Doesn't look like Kyler
Yeah,
Murray,
it's
but
not-
it's not a terrible statue.
This is
It's not amazing.
It's Kyler Murray's Dominican cousin.
All
But
right.
wait, while you were doing research, were there any more sandwich statues?
That was all I found. That was
You
all.
fucking love sandwiches.
They're cool as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I got to do more research.
I'm not gonna lie. That propaganda, even though that was Subway, I'm gonna get a sandwich right after the show.
You were gonna do that anyways.
No, I actually wasn't.
Hungry ass.
I actually wasn't.
He's gonna do it regardless.
I am hungry, but I would. But I
You
wasn't.
love.
until I saw
You were
the
gonna get a
sandwiches.
Mike's Way either way.
Hands down. It's Mike's way all the time. I need my sandwich dripping. It's good.
Mike has his way with you.
With my number 8
He love
clubs
his
up,
mic dripping.
Mike can do whatever he wants to that club.
Bro,
up.
Mike gets him dripping all the time. Mike leaves Don dripping.
You see, he can have his way with me. All right, man.
Keeps Don dripping.
It's just a $10 sandwich. I don't know about all that, man.
I don't know. I might get the giant one for like 18. I'm starving.
Giant mic. Okay.
It is kind of crazy.
trying
Like
to
they
get-
don't have a large; they just have a giant. Like, it's like mini small regular, and then just giant. And I'm like, all right, man.
Unruly.
Okay. That's the last statue. We can keep up the sandwich talk if we want.
Yeah,
You got it.
Y'all been to Chiba Hut?
I have.
I love
What's a
Chi-
Chiba Hut?
I love Chiba Hut. Why you say it like that's crazy?
That sounds scary. What's a Chiba
What
Hut? It
is-
sounds even bigger than a giant. You said, yo, Chiba Hut. I'm like, well, how big is it, man?
it's just a sandwich shop.
Oh, okay.
It's regular.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, okay. How does that happen?
It's a stoner themed sandwich shop that I don't know why. That's just like their vibe, but it makes really good sandwiches.
Okay.
Wait, is there CBD in the sandwiches?
I don't think so. Like, I mean, like they definitely sell regular sandwiches. I don't even know if they sell CBD sandwiches. Like, that's a ridiculous concept.
That's insane.
I think it's like just like munchies themed. I
Wait,
guess.
time out. Listen, we might be. Let's talk after this.
You want to sell CBD themed
we might be on the subject.
Whatever we're on.
Over
YouTube-
that new LLC, man. Come on.
So listen,
You know, YouTubers sell products all the time. We're gonna sell CBD sandwiches. Mind you, none of us smoke. None of us smoke.
We are bastards. I'm crying.
Next thing we are gonna do, we are gonna see a quote that an NFL player said, and we are gonna see 4 options for who that player was that said it, and we have to try to correctly identify every single one.
Yes.
I like that idea.
All right. Next, first one. You ain't a lady if you not 180. 210, count your boy in.
All right.
Oh yeah, I know.
This can't be Sam or Aaron Donald, right?
Sam Darnold.
You might have Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold definitely said this.
Stephon Diggs did not say this. I can think
Nah.
Stephon Diggs probably goes the other way. He's probably bougie.
So the A or C, and I'm feeling this C, man. You got to be Uncle Shannon.
Honest, low key, I can see Stephon Diggs saying this. Or
Hell
but
no.
I actually can't see Stephon Diggs believing this.
But Stephon
Yes.
Diggs is a smaller size guy compared to these big guys like Shannon Sharp. I feel like that goes a long way in your worldview of this topic.
There's also a lot
Just
on
had
the
Cardi
table
B, though.
with Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
So, but I do think
You're right. I can't say anything about Stephon Diggs. Who knows what he's? Yeah.
You don't know what he's into, man.
Who knows?
exactly. But this was Shannon Sharp. He did say this.
Yes, I've heard you quote this. I've heard you tell me this is your favorite Shannon Sharp quote.
It is one of my favorites.
I made that up, but
This is
apparently it
Shannon
is.
Sharp.
210, count your
It's
boy
top-
in.
it's
He's never told me that, but I can tell.
No, it's top 3.
He got a list in his notes somewhere.
What's 1 and 2?
Huh?
What's 1 and 2?
One, he said something about Meg Thee Stallion. I'm like,
Oh, I know what you're talking about. This.
now he apologized to Meg for it, but that was my favorite.
It's like a 3:45. So
I didn't even hear that. I don't even know.
I'll show you.
it's
right.
crazy, bro.
Next up, if you see me and a bear in a fight, don't help me. Help the bear and pour honey on me because he'll start running when I whip him. But if I got honey on me, he's going to be like, ooh, that tastes good.
Ooh, that tastes good.
Donovan, do you know?
No, I actually don't.
This could be any of them.
I don't think
Great
it's Cam.
choices, by the way.
Great choices.
Chad. I don't think Chad's bag is like
This could be double Shannon. The end.
Cam.
Ooh, that tastes good.
Cam or Chad?
Ooh, that tastes
Really?
good. Maybe
Yeah.
think Chad.
Ocho's like that?
Yes.
Yes.
My thought is Chad. Ooh, that tastes good. Made me think Chad Johnson. That sounds exactly like something he would say. I'm going to say this is Chad Ochocinco.
Help the bear and pour honey up.
I think it's Shannon.
I'm gonna trust you. I'm gonna go Chad.
I'm almost certain it's Chad Johnson.
Okay.
Double Shannon. Shannon Sharp again.
Ooh, that
Of
tastes
course.
good is nasty. Yeah. Freakazoid, that is you.
Did he say this or because all I remember with Shannon Sharp and honey is he commented under LeBron's post and saying I'm pouring honey on you.
Bro,
go."
he's been pouring honey. He's been
No,
trying
he-
to
he
pour
said
honey on
this.
people for so long.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is several honey mentions. That comes from something.
What's he into, man?
Honey.
He's into honey.
He mentions
Yeah.
Henny a lot, too.
He mentions what?
Henny?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
that makes sense. But yeah, I didn't know that the honey was a part of his game.
Well, it is.
Okay.
We can make some assumptions. Next up.
All right, next. In the end, we're all
It
going to
might
die
not be an
anyway.
assumption. There might be proof.
All right, next quote. In the end, we're all going to die anyway. says this right after losing the Super Bowl.
That'd be real funny if it was Will Campbell, but I don't remember that.
In the end, we're all gonna die anyway.
This is a real Joe Mazzulla quote.
Who said this?
Maybe Kelsey.
Vince Wilfork.
It's either Kelsey or Whitworth. I don't think Wilfork said this.
This feels like Jason Kelsey's bag. I'm gonna go Jason Kelsey.
Cause he does have like random moments of just like some weird like introspection.
Yeah, he's an introspective guy. Let's go Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
This is Andrew Whitworth.
Okay, that makes sense.
I believe this was right after the 2019 Super Bowl.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Man, if Turtle was developed to what it is now, and someone like Will Campbell said that,
That'd be so funny if Will Campbell said that.
yeah, we're gonna die anyways, bro. Nothing matters.
Cut him.
All right, next up. You take anything before the game? Yeah, Viagra.
I bet this is Donovan's second favorite Chad Johnson quote.
It's either Ocho or Shannon.
It's Chad Johnson.
It's Chad.
This is famous. This guy has a method that he's told us about on
he was
camera.
serious fast.
He said it before.
You wake
I'm
up and
familiar.
read this
Yeah.
quote?
I'm familiar with
Wow.
this game. This is Chad Johnson.
This is Chad Johnson.
He was bricked up running those routes.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna want to touch him.
Bricked up running routes is crazy.
You gotta press a guy who's poking. I'm off coverage.
Yeah, you got it, man. I'm letting you get this go ball on me several times.
All right.
Inflated stats for sure. I know why.
I'm going to get the biggest cheeseburger you've ever seen. Might be a double after winning the Super Bowl.
Andy
Reid. Andy Reid.
Y'all are correct.
Yep.
Not only are you large, this is a specific brand that just screams like old white man to me.
Fact. And wait, can you go back also? Because he said might be a double. You know damn well it's a double. There's no might.
Might be a triple,
There's no
to be real.
might. You did. Come on.
You're getting a pounder, man.
The inclusion of Vince Wilfork is killing me.
No, correct.
Just big.
Just throwing him off the scent.
Yeah. No, when I was coming up with options, I'm like, it's a big NFL player. I just thought of Vince
You
Wilfork.
picked the biggest.
Yeah.
The largest.
All right, next. My issue with human beings is they do not know how to wash their ass properly.
Okay,
Just so much Chad Johnson, so much Shannon Sharp in here.
I know.
They were spitting.
My issue with human beings.
This is definitely a nightcap conversation. It's probably one of them. I can also see Cam Newton saying this. I can see all three.
Richard
all four
Sherman
of
could
them.
say this too, but
Yeah.
he's not as wild. But
They all podcast. Any of them could have said this.
I'm gonna go with Cam Newton because the way that it started is like my issue with human beings. They're looking at this as they're above everybody else. I think Cam Newton has that perspective a little bit more than everybody else. So I'm gonna go with Cam here.
Okay, Cam thinks he's superior. Okay, we'll go B Cam Newton.
okay.
It is B. Cam Newton.
I think you identified exactly why.
I like the psychological breakdown.
He thinks he's better. That makes total sense.
It was from his podcast clip, and it was like the hook, too.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I think I remember that quote. I couldn't remember who said it. 'Cause I see a lot of clips of them all talking.
That's funny.
All right, next. I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow.
Patrick Mahomes. Double entendre. But nope.
Ask me how.
It's a Jameis Winston. I've seen the clip. Everyone's seen this. His happy-go-lucky ass was looking at the sky, twinkle in his eye to see some snowflakes.
playing some snow.
He was giddy as hell. This is Jameis Winston.
Yeah, we are going with Jameis.
Yes, this is Jameis Winston.
Jackson Dart would never say some shit like this. Jackson Dart only Oriforms.
All right. Good morning. False. Great morning. Let's go because we're another day closer to death.
Mike McDaniel. You threw Joe Mazzulla on there because it's a Joe Mazzulla ass quote.
Yeah.
Mike McDaniel is NFL Joe Mazzulla. He's socially awkward for fun. He thinks it makes him entertaining. He thinks it makes him interesting. This had to be Mike McDaniel.
Another day closer to death. Yeah, you're sick, man.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick wouldn't say this. He'd be like, "Shut the fuck up."
Ray Lewis would never say this.
Nope. He'd be like, "Oh, he'd throw like a motivational speech to let you know why every day matters." He'd say the
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
just
And
be
he-
yelling.
Yeah, because Ray Lewis is not talking about we're another day closer to death. He's like, you have to wake up, be happy for your life today.
Exactly.
You know? So yeah, it's Mike McDaniel.
Y'all are correct. It's Mike McDaniel.
My irony-pilled goat who will save Justin Herbert's career.
All right. They wrote me off. I am right back, though.
Tough.
They gave up on me, man.
This is an IG caption that people spam for so long, bro. It's ridiculous.
It's not JJ McCarthy.
Hell no.
They wrote him off, and he's not running back.
But no, he did right back. That's the thing. He's
got
back.
the same backwards. What do I feel like Geno Smith would have said this in an IG caption after he had like his first Pro Bowl success or something?
It smells like him. I don't think it could.
It's
be
Geno.
It smells like
It's Geno?
It's Geno.
You remember this?
After because remember his first game with Seattle, they played the Broncos. They played Russ, and they actually beat Denver, and everyone was like, "Oh wow, Geno's actually kind of nice right now."
Yeah.
And then he said this in the post game interview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Geno Smith it is.
It is Geno. It is Geno.
I would love for him to have the opportunity to say that again this year.
They wrote me off again. I still didn't write back.
They gave up on me. All right. Don't blink. If you're a blinker, cut your eyelids off.
Cut your eyelids off.
What is wrong with you?
Oh man, Mike Tomlin hasn't been included in this video. I'm gonna assume you put him there for a reason. This got to be Mike Tomlin.
It's 100% Mike Tomlin.
It's 100% him.
It is Mike Tomlin.
Cut your eyelids off.
Do you know how painful that would be? Actually, cutting your eyelids.
And you
off?
have to be ready to do whatever to help this team win. Are you bought in or not?
Yeah, he's a sick man.
Would that kill you? Cut your eyelids off?
Eventually,
me?
yes. Well, I don't think it would kill you, but it's like one of the more sufferable
Yeah.
things.
Can you
to-
die if your eyes get too dried out like that?
I don't think you will die.
I
Yes.
think that low key could kill you.
Yes. So like cutting it, that like initial act of cutting it wouldn't kill you, but you're not blocking any of the like dirt and particles.
Yeah.
So your eyes would get
True.
infected and you would die.
Yeah, I think
That
you would
is true.
definitely die.
Damn, you do lose your eyelash. Fuck.
Yeah. So are you willing to die for this franchise? If you're not, you're not willing to be a man in my locker
And
room.
if you're not willing to die for this wild card exit, fuck you.
About to say 9-8, by the way.
Yeah. If you're not willing to die for all 9 of those wins, all 0 of those playoff wins, fuck you.
God, man.
You don't belong here.
Get out of my fucking face.
We do not care.
That the last one?
Yeah, that's the last one. My bad. I forgot. Yeah, that is the last one.
Disassociated for a second.
Just chilling.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey. What do we
Let me
have
double
left?
check.
Okay, yeah,
It
this
is
is
the last one.
Them CBD sandwiches getting to
Sorry, no worries.
next thing we are gonna do. Let's see, what category do I want to pick? We are going to. Me and Mo are gonna say NFL players until Donovan can guess what they all have in common.
Okay.
Now, what path do I want to go down? I'm gonna text you this.
please.
Oh, you're texting me name back.
Do you like this?
Okay, let's do it.
Can we work with that?
Please.
Yes, we can.
Okay. So I have a category with Mo. We're gonna list off players that it applies to until Donovan can guess what the category is.
Sounds
It's a
good.
little niche. It's a little. Can that work?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. First player, Cam Scatterbo.
Okay.
Okay. Second player, Max Crosby.
Okay, that's a good one.
Why players who have said the N-word before?
You're very close very quickly, but it's not anything to do with the N-word. But you are on the right track. I'll say that. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh wow. On the right track. Yeah, I don't know if he has said it, but now I'm just thinking about what's in common with these white boys.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's double up. Let's say Jackson Dart.
I don't know if he applies. Disregard Jackson Dart, I think.
What?
Disregard Jackson Dart.
Nah.
You think so?
He counts.
Actually, no, you're right. You're right. Never mind.
counts.
Jackson Dart counts.
Yeah, he counts.
For different reasons, but he counts.
Mhm.
I'm going to throw you a bone here. Richie Incognito.
Okay. Well, now you just got this bully just in the atmosphere. I honestly haven't thought of Richie Incognito in 10 years since I was like in
You have
middle
no
school.
reason to.
That's one of the biggest scandals ever.
I know. It's crazy.
Who are more of these?
Scatterbo, Max Crosby, Richie Incognito.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not far off, but now I'm like, because at first with Scatterbo and with Crosby, I thought we were talking black scent, but then Aaron Rodgers and
threw you off?
Incognito threw me off. Jackson Dart's kind of in the middle, but
It's not black scent.
I feel like it's some type of like cultural crossover, but I'm not 100% sure. They haven't won White Boy of the Year.
Certainly not for Richie Incognito.
I know.
I'll say
Yeah, what's another one?
Gronk applies.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Rob Gronkowski.
100%. He might be like the face of whatever this
Yeah, he might be
is.
the face of this category.
Dang.
This is a category with 2 adjectives.
Frat boy.
No, it's not frat boy.
Towing it.
But you're thinking on the right line. There's 2 adjectives.
White. Are we counting that as like one of the adjectives? Because everybody that you said is white.
There has been a pattern so far. It won't be wrong to identify that.
I mean, is there like a Kyle Rogger of the situation? Like, what's? Oh my goodness!
They all have something very like obviously in common, outside of them being white.
I'm not.
Like I wouldn't sit here and name Justin Herbert. Like he is like the complete opposite of these guys.
Wow. Swaggy? But
No.
no, because the Richie Incognito of it all is throwing me off because he's just a mean white guy. Like all the other guys are just regular NFL players.
I'll say Julian Edelman also applies.
Julian Edelman?
Yeah, I'll throw Julian Edelman. Why not?
Wow. I'm completely in the blender. I have no idea where to go.
Okay, where do I go from here? Who is a super identifiable version of this? Who is the poster boy?
Yeah. Who are these guys?
And I'm mad because
I told you struggle.
Yeah.
I feel like I know the lane that you guys are going down. I don't know the specific words that you're looking for. Give me one more.
I'm trying to think now. I'm blanking now. Oh, okay. On TV, Terry Bradshaw. On TV, Terry Bradshaw. Specifically on TV.
White boys with CTE?
Close enough.
Yes, but that's not the word we're looking for. But I'll give you.
That counts.
Yes.
That counts.
I was looking for crazy white boys.
Yeah. Yeah. That all counts. Yes.
White boys
You got a point.
They all like have CTE allegations.
That's real.
White boys is CTE. I'll give you the W.
Yes, that counts. That is.
Yes.
We got it.
We did it.
Do it again. We'll do I'm on the seat. You two, Donovan, think of a category and text them up. White boys is Terry Bradshaw's crazy ass screaming on TV. Last one for the day. What category will you hit me with?
All right.
You have a category in mind?
Do you have a category in mind? Did you want to do?
You know what? I could. Let's.
All right. Send it over.
All right, bet.
Send it over. Yeah, all that whole category, you could have said, well, yeah, he's not a crazy white boy, but that CTE thing could have
Wait,
been.
hold on. Let me do this one right here.
Okay.
There we go. This is better. There we go.
Okay. All right, we got it.
Okay.
Amon Ra St. Brown.
Or farmers.
Okay. Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. Podcasters.
Fuck! God damn it.
Easy ass category.
Damn. We gotta do another one.
Too fast. Last thing we're gonna do. We're gonna play the four-hit game with NFL players.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that again. And we're gonna do it the same way we've been doing it lately, where you keep guessing your player until you get it right. We'll take turns.
Okay.
I'll go over you guys. You guys talk about something random.
I should have. Wait, who's like the most? Which player has like the most obscure podcast?
I'm
Like
not
Loki does
sure.
it just
I was
to
gonna
have no
say,
emotion.
yeah. Next, I was gonna say Michael Parsons.
Apparently, Tyreek Hill has one.
Really?
Yeah, his podcast is called "It Needed to Be Said." It needed to be said.
No, it didn't.
That must be the worst. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I can't think of a lot worse than hearing Tyreek Hill's thoughts like an hour a week.
He actually had like a little bit of emotion too on it as well. Like,
But yeah, he's
he
a
doesn't post
chief.
anymore. But
It
wow.
course you
needed
did.
to be said.
Okay, so these are all
The world needed to hear my thoughts.
these are all NFL players. Let's throw these ones from last time. What color you want?
Blue. This guy's a waste man, bro.
A waste.
Okay, so putting this on, you guys know how this works. We will all draw a player, put it on our headband. B-Souls, can you cover up the screen so we can't see it?
Yep.
Mo's gonna struggle to get that headband on for a second.
Let's do it.
Okay, I got my player good.
Yeah, this is so funny.
Okay, here we go. Take a player, pass it along. Yeah, we gotta take turns guessing attributes of this player until we can all figure out who we have on our heads. This has been hilarious. If you guys were here last time for this,
right way.
Yep.
Mine, cool.
Nope, backwards. I had Trent
Shit.
Richardson last time, and they led me to believe I had Ashton Genty because they are racist.
Not they. He did.
You didn't step in.
I know. I stepped back because I was like, hold on, man. You're going towards the right path.
You allowed
But then
to
you
tap
said
it.
old
Pick
school.
another one,
I'm like,
Mo. Pick another one
on B Cuts.
because it's too similar from last time.
All right,
You have
then
Ashton Genty this time.
you should have left it.
No, it's a different name.
That's funny.
We can't replicate what we did last time. It was too perfect.
All right.
Pick a new name.
How's this name look?
Looks good.
Cool?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Upside down.
Here we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. I will go first. Is my NFL player a quarterback?
Nope.
Damn it.
Okay.
Is my NFL player Caucasian?
No.
No.
Wow. Is my NFL player Polynesian?
No.
Damn
No.
it. Okay. Is
Ooh.
my NFL player black?
Yes.
Okay. Safe assumption.
Shocker.
Is my NFL player tall for his position?
No.
Is my NFL player short for his position?
No.
Okay. A regular size NFL player that's black. I've narrowed it down. Is my NFL player fast?
Yes.
Is my NFL player strong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is my NFL player girthy?
No.
No.
Skinny
No.
guy?
No.
Not like skinny, but
Regular build?
Yeah.
Okay. Regular fast guy, kind of strong. Is my player light skin?
no.
Okay. Is my player dark skin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got nothing.
I've got nothing
You
so
asked
far.
so many questions. You got nowhere.
Do
That's
I
so
have
funny.
is my player a first round draft pick?
I don't remember.
I can't remember. I think so.
Check.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yes. First round draft pick. Is my player a wide receiver?
No.
Okay. Strong, fast, dark skin, not very skinny, not tall, not short. Oh, I got nothing. Is my player cool?
Yes.
Very cool. He's known
Very-
for that.
Very cool.
He's the coolest.
One of the coolest.
One of the coolest. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is he a defensive back?
No.
Oh, I was thinking Ed Reed.
Mm.
You're telling me he's one of the coolest. Is he a running back?
Yes.
One of the coolest running backs, Hall of Famer.
Mm.
He's fast, kind of strong, not too skinny. LaDainian Tomlinson?
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. The coolest narrowed it down a lot.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's
You got
good.
more from that than
Everything
12
else.
questions, 20 questions.
I asked
prior.
100 race questions, got nothing helpful.
Okay, is my player playing today?
No.
Is my player in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Nope.
Ooh, is my player like he's not a Hall of Famer? What the fuck? Okay.
It's a lot of players not.
Whoa. Will he be in the Hall of Fame?
No.
No.
Damn. So he's actually like not good. Okay, cool. Did he play on offense?
Yes.
Was he a quarterback?
He was.
Ooh, is he white?
No.
Ooh, so he's not gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Ooh, he's not that good. Damn. And he's white. This could be a lot of players. And he's not playing today.
Yeah,
Well-
not playing today.
Wow. Well, like he's like not employed today. Correct.
He's not playing today.
He's not
Okay,
playing
cool.
today.
Okay, cool. you
guys said it that
repeated it,
time?
and I was like, wait, why are you saying it like that? Okay, cool. Did this player play in the NFC for most of his career?
Yes.
I'll do you one better. He played almost exclusively in the NFC.
Okay.
Almost.
Does my player walk with a cane today?
No.
Oh, I don't know. No.
That's how old he is.
No.
Okay, cool. So he's not that old. He's not that old. Has he ever like been to a Super Bowl?
No.
Nope, he has not.
Is he a bust?
No, certainly not.
He's not a bust. Has he ever been like a top 15 quarterback?
Yes.
For sure.
And he's not like a Hall of Famer, right?
There's a big gap between top 15 quarterback and Hall of Fame.
Wow.
And between that and bust.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
Okay, well, did he play in the 2010s?
Yep.
Yes.
Did he play 2015 and onward?
Yes.
He played, yes. That's not where you'll know him from.
Okay. And he played exclusively in the NFC. Okay. Is this guy like 6'5" and up?
Nope.
Oh, he's smaller. Okay. Smaller, white. Is this Drew Brees?
Nope,
No,
it's
he's
not Drew Brees.
No, he's Hall of Fame. Sorry. So disrespectful. So disrespectful.
This
Okay.
guy sucks, Drew Brees.
Nah. Natural New Orleans hate. Okay.
Keep that in your pocket.
So he's natural New Orleans hate. This isn't.
Noticing.
He's shorter than 6'5". This can't be Matt. It's not Matt Ryan. And he's white as well. So who are these white quarterbacks played in the 2015, 2010s? Not a Hall of Fame quarterback, just one of the like whatever dudes, but he was like top 15.
It's crazy, like watching somebody fumble. In real time.
I can't throw him a life raft.
It's
And he
like
doesn't
watching
play
Steph
right now.
Curry throw the pass behind his back.
Imagine watching somebody drown and I just can't do anything about it.
And he's not playing right now. Okay, and he never made a Super Bowl at all. I shouldn't have to ask any more questions.
He's like putting his hands up, and the ball's just going through his fingers every time.
And he played in the NFC.
He's missing kicks.
It's like he's going
Exclusively, bruh.
up to bat. And he has a spatula in his hand.
Just not prepared for the moment.
Was he a
Someone
top?
told him to bring a bat.
Okay,
But
here's
he
this.
brought a spatula.
Was he a top like 5 to 10 pick when he was drafted?
Yes.
Notable dude.
One thing you keep repeating is wrong because you do not listen.
What?
You do not listen.
What did I repeat that?
In fact,
wrong?
you completely misinterpret the entirety of a response.
What?
In fact, you heard the opposite of a very simple response.
When it comes to the NFC question,
Nope.
I'm not even thinking about that right now. Okay.
Sometimes I think he's
This
playing
guy's
a
mid.
different game than
Who are
us.
some of the most like mid guys there? This is not Phillip Rivers.
This man is black.
What? I thought he was white.
Why?
I don't know why. We
I
told you
don't
no.
know.
I told you
What?
he's not.
You asked that question and we said no. And then
And you said, oh, so he's white. Okay. Kirk Cousins.
Oh my gosh.
Drew Brees?
said yes. Notable African American figure, Drew Brees.
Come on, man. You're cooking me. This is Michael Vick.
Yes, this is Michael Vick.
What the fuck?
All you need to know is he's not white.
No, bruh. Oh my gosh.
He's got to be white. He's got to be white. He did the same thing with Bo Nix, but inverse.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Okay. Do I have a current player?
No. No.
No.
Oh, okay. It looks like you.
Yeah.
No, okay. Is he in the Hall of Fame?
Nope.
Was he a number one overall pick?
Number one? No.
Offensive player?
Yes, he's an offensive player.
Mm-hmm.
Does he block for a living?
He does not block for a living.
Is he a quarterback?
He's not a quarterback.
Is he a running back?
Yep.
All right, cool. Running back, not current, not a Hall of Famer. Has he won a Super Bowl?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Is he cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's not like the coolest, but he's cool.
Does he have a popular nickname?
Yes. Yes, he has a popular nickname. One that people are passionate about. People really care about his nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Gotcha.
Probably too much, in my opinion.
Ooh, interesting. Did he play in the 2010s primarily?
Primarily, yeah. He's a 2010
Sure.
player.
Like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He played in the NFC?
He did.
NFC 2010s running back. Is he big?
Yeah, for a running back.
Yeah.
He's certainly not small.
He's bigger than the average person in his position. Yeah.
Was he making Pro Bowls?
Yeah.
A few.
Pro Bowls.
He was there a couple times.
Was he like a legitimate Pro Bowler or like a replacement type of guy?
Oh, was he like
Legit.
a bastard? No, he was Pro Bowl in wedlock.
He was legit.
The bastard just came out of nowhere.
He just wanted to
Threw me
call him
off.
a bastard. He just wanted to call.
No, he was selected Pro Bowl in wedlock.
Is he black?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, multi-time Pro Bowl running back is white.
So I was like, if I can get that, I can narrow it down.
No, he's Mexican.
All right, so we have multiple time Pro Bowler, 2010s running back. He's big. Had never won a Super Bowl. Played in the NFC. Eddie Lacy?
No, it's not Eddie Lacy.
Nope.
Okay, here we go. Did the team that I would know him on is red a primary color?
Nope.
Blue?
No.
Nope.
Green?
No.
Nope.
Roy G.
Richie Bid.
We're running out of colors.
I know. I'm gonna go down the list.
Oh man.
Orange?
Nope.
Damn.
Nah, what color? Purple?
Yes, purple team.
Adrian Peterson?
This is Adrian Peterson.
Okay. I had to go down the
This guy doesn't know color.
I know.
He was running through the color garments.
He doesn't know colors. That's Adrian Peterson.
Okay.
Don't tell me it's indigo.
And with that being said, that is the end of this episode. If people are still here, what should they comment?
Would you buy CBD sandwiches from us?
There you go. Let us know about your opinion of the CBD sandwich market, and we'll see y'all next week.
Give us a price. Name your budget.